What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Podcast, episode 139. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And we're trying to get the best car still without him.
Yeah. Did I say episode 139?
Yes.
One away from 40, guys.
Yes.
200's close.
What are we gonna do?
I was asking Trav last night. I was like, 200 episode 200's coming up soon. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, man.
We gotta get more checks to keep mailing, dude.
That's true.
We watched the Joker.
Yes. We watched The Joker, and it was my first time watching it.
Yep. And
And
we
it's-
watched the Fandalorian.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Fandalorian. We watched the Mandalorian.
Oh, absolutely.
The Cuckdorian.
The fucking the glorious return to Star Wars.
Yes. Space
Well-
Judge Dredd.
It's gonna
Well-
be 3 men and a baby in space by the end.
Oh my
I
god.
have spoken.
What are we gonna do first?
I don't know, man.
Just
They're
whatever.
they're both to me they're both relatively exciting to talk about.
I think we should do Mandalorian first.
All right.
Me personally, I think we should do Mandalorian first. So I watched it. I watched them both back to back Sunday morning, and I loved it. I thought it was great, but I hope I've got my fucking fingers crossed that they can maintain it through the whole season.
I
Because
agree.
it's very hyped right now. Very hyped. I mean, everybody on everything is talking about how good it is, which is great. Because yeah, those first two episodes were gold. Are they going to be able to maintain it?
I don't know. I for one think that they will.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
It-
not poo pooing on anything.
If they keep the pacing that they have with the past two episodes, I think we're good to go on it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the way that those two episodes, they felt like they weren't as long as they were, but you really didn't get a lot of information out of them, if that makes sense.
Right.
A lot of beautiful imagery, especially when he first when he opens that thing, that shot where the camera's like down on the floor, kind of looking up at him, and you see the light in the background, and that little sphere thing is hovering there, and then it cuts off at the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of really cool stuff like that. Them going across that desert on those fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the look and feel of the original trilogy is alive and well in this show.
Yeah. And I was completely wrong about when this took place. I, for some reason, thought it was taking place between 3 and 4, but it's taking place between,
6 and 7.
yeah. So, which is great. Like, it's kind of cool because, and they talk about that, the Empire's kind of like fell apart and all this other shit. And you see the stormtroopers, like you see the fucking chaos of the galaxy. And it's kind of cool. I like how they have different currency,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Like just little small details like that. I like how they threw that stuff in there. I like Carl Weathers showing up. That was really cool.
It's like they took full advantage of the what 40, 50 years now
Yeah.
of world building,
Yeah.
and they utilized it, and they're telling something fresh out of used parts to a degree. And I don't know, it's working.
Yeah.
I'm liking the formula of the episodes too. Like the opening, with exception to the pilot, with the second episode, all right, first 10 minutes of the episode, all right, answers from last episode are getting, questions from the last episode are getting answered. Then you have the situation of the episode, and then the resolve.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the ball to drop though. You know what I mean? Where it's like
Me too.
because something's going to happen and it's going to be like spread. It's going to span the rest of the season, which is great because I'm thinking that okay, not only did this dude contract him to go get it, he contracted the robot, and God knows who else he contracted to go get it. Now, is he going to turn the leaf and is he going to like take care of it?
He ain't giving the
Or-
baby over.
No, I could.
Baby ain't coming. He ain't doing it.
I'm calling that right now. Yeah, that
Saved his life, man.
the
Yeah.
child's not going anywhere near the Empire. It'll
Yeah.
probably get. There'll probably be the episode where the Empire gets it, and he's got to go
Get it
save
back.
it and fight his way out.
Yeah. Speaking of that, that's one thing that I really like about this. He's got a badass suit. He's got a badass helmet. He's a badass. They show you that right out of the gate. He goes up into that bar. He's fucking motherfuckers up, but he ain't super badass.
Yeah, he ain't a
You know-
piece of shit.
Like
Well-
the creatures of the planets that he visits can fuck him up, and they do.
Yeah, like he's smart. He knows what he's doing, but at the same time, you kind of see his I don't know, what would you call it? His frailty, I guess. The fact that he can die, and that is a risk because watching the newer Star Wars movies, like who's gonna die? You can't kill Rey, you can't kill Poe, you can't kill Finn, you can't kill Kylo.
Anyone with force armor,
Yeah, so you can't kill any of those characters. But it was nice to see him fight that thing, and it fuck him up
Fuck his
big
world
time.
up.
Yeah, because it put the fucking ham splat all over him. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So did those little dudes.
The fucking Jawas,
Yeah.
them motherfuckers fucked. When he climbed to the top of that thing and they shot him with
They're
that
like,
fucking shit,
they're all freaking out.
he just falls off of it. That
Yeah.
was fucking awesome.
Little baby Yoda comes riding up. I don't think he's not the Yoda. He's just a Yoda.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because we don't know what his species is, so
Mhm.
that's just the name that's coined to it right now. It's Baby Yoda, but in the show they're referring to it as the child.
Mhm.
Which
A
is
50-year-old child.
yeah. It was awesome watching him eat that frog. He's like,
Mhm.
fucking spit that out.
Yeah, put it down.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
it's crazy showing you how young the thing is and how well, and it's weird how Star Wars is fucking weird, but
Travis
how
spoken.
how small it is, but how powerful seemingly these creatures like Yoda are apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
And
this
like,
motherfucker's got the damn force, right?
yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see because I kind of hope that they do a little bit of this. I hope they go into the backstory for the kid just a little, just enough to tickle the balls. You know what I mean?
I don't need a whole episode.
No,
Well,
we don't need to go shaft deep on it. We just need to put the head in.
now, of course, we're dealing with Disney Star Wars, so we very well could finally get a backstory and origins of this species. But I was doing a little deep diving with it. I've done it before, but with Star Wars, obviously. But I was reading up on Yoda and his whole thing, and that was always something that Lucas and Lucasfilm in particular was like for all the expanded universe and all that type of stuff. When people would come with ideas to be like, all right, here's what I'm going to do, and in your toy box, basically, they would be okay, but they specifically state to stay the fuck away from trying to define Yoda's origins and stuff. I guess they wanted to always have that little bit of mystery to it.
Right. Which
So,
it works.
so I don't know
though.
I don't know if they'll honor that or not.
Well, like I said, I hope that it goes down a little bit of the rabbit hole, but it doesn't go all the way there, because I want to know just enough. Like, how did he get there?
Well,
Did
did y'all see any of the articles that have been trying to address that?
No.
A couple of sites have brought up the fact that his age would pit it to where it could possibly be Yoda's child. But at the same time, it would put its birth before episode 1. So this little baby's been around the whole time.
Yeah. Well,
Well, they were just hiding him on somewhere like they did Luke Skywalker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hiding out on another planet because they're trying to get a hold of him. You know why they want him?
Yeah.
It would be interesting if maybe somehow the most that we get for like a at least a backstory for this character, it could be something to the degree that because his race is so rare and their population is so low that regardless of whether it would have been born in a society that would have would have allowed the creature to live and thrive and so on and so forth, they keep themselves in exile,
Yeah.
regardless.
Or what if it's just a phenomenon? When one of them's born, it's one of those things where it's almost like a Christ-like situation.
Just completely born of the force. That would be that would tap
A
into
force baby?
Hmm.
the whole midichlorian thing.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of different directions, and like I said, I don't want to go down the wormhole. I don't want to see a fucking planet of Yodas and a bunch of Yodas banging.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, I might watch that, but
But you know what I mean, though.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to go that deep with it. I just want to know, and I'm sure they're going to address why he was there. Did he put himself there and protect himself, or you know what I'm saying? Because the guys that were there at the compound were fucking shady as shit.
I'm even all right with this. Like, you meet someone and they're like, a long time ago. They just tell a little story.
Yeah, in a
You know what I
galaxy
mean?
far,
Just
far
somebody
away.
just telling us where it came from. You ain't got to shoot a whole nother
Yeah, just
movie.
use it for just have a little bit of
Yeah.
exposition. But I mean, the episode was great. It balanced the dark, the gritty, dark thing that we were expecting from it with a little bit of humor scattered that was situational. That was like it wasn't like the superhero movies where they're bickering at each other. It's just it's
It's just
like
Star Wars, dude.
yeah, the whole thing with
It was
the
Star
droid being
Wars as
like,
fuck.
well, when the droid was like, I'm initiating self destruct, and he would be like, don't do that.
Yeah,
Like,
please.
Whenever he tries to Uber the ride,
Yeah,
he's like, no
it,
fucking droids.
bro,
I want a real
that
fucking
comedian.
person. Yeah.
That was cool that they included him into it.
Fucking Nick Nolte, man.
Yeah, and fucking
I am smoking.
Takai Waititi was in that. Was
the
Did
in
you
it
way
figure
he
too.
out who he
kicks,
played?
I'm pretty sure it's the blue guy.
no,
I mean,
no, he played the droid.
I was right then. I said he could have been a robot.
Yeah,
hmm.
he
So he
played the
was a
droid,
robot.
and apparently the droid will come back eventually,
I figured they'd team up.
unless he was a one and done. I know he shoots him at the end of the first episode, but
Well, it
Spoiler
could be
alert.
another one. I mean, there's got to be more than one, right?
right.
That's the beauty with a droid.
Yeah,
You could shoot one in every episode.
yeah, he played the robot. You're right, Trev. You're right. I like their chemistry though, even though it was just kind of there for like a second and a
Split
half.
second.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, we got to kill the baby. That's the rule. And he went, pow. You see the
Yeah.
robot drop? It's like, fucking right, dude.
Fucking right, dude.
And that's when I became a Fandalorian.
Yeah. Well, and it's just everything about it was so great. Like him walking into that fucking cantina bar thing at the beginning of it, and him throwing down on those fuckers, man.
Oh, it just
Classic
tells
bar fight.
it tells homeboy I can bring in hot or I can bring in cold. You know.
Yeah, your choice, motherfucker. I hope.
Then he put a coin down. He said,
He
call
was
it.
whether Pedro Pascal is staying the Mandalorian that we see on screen throughout all of it, and not just a stunt double doing a few scenes, this, that, and the other. He's been able to emote with that helmet on so well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's the
Doing some
lighting.
damn good acting. It is
Well,
the
it's
lighting, man.
the way that because sometimes you see his helmet and the way that it's lit,
Yep.
you can see facial expressions in the reflections,
Half of it'll be dark.
which is incredible.
Yeah.
And I hope they stay with it throughout the whole show that the helmet doesn't come off.
Yeah, they've got to do that, man.
I think that would be
I think that's mandatorian.
I agree. 110%.
Oh, you got to put that in an Urban Dictionary, Adam.
Mandatorian. It's mandatory that the Mandalorian does not remove his helmet.
But
If
yeah,
they're smart, they won't let him take his helmet off.
Yeah. That's how I explained it to this guy at work today that was coming in to pick something up. We were talking about it, and I'm like, it's Judge Dredd in space.
But Star Wars.
Yeah, and they're like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, he doesn't take his helmet off, he doesn't talk much, and he fucks on people.
Kicks everybody's ass.
Yeah, so.
Oh, when he Batmans his ass to the fucking turret.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Had his big hero moment. I thought it was cool.
A lot of good stuff, man.
They straight up wiped that entire encampment out.
Without backup.
And just the fact that all of this is packaged in a nice little sci-fi western.
Yeah.
Like the western feel of it is probably one of the things I enjoy the most about it too. Is it's just like the lone gunfighter.
Yeah.
Making his way, you know.
Which is a great idea.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
I think he goes by Rocket.
They revealed the name of the character.
I can't remember it.
Yeah. Insert typical Star Wars name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valdor.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give it the first 2 episodes full star. I'm hoping that the series gets a Death Star, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Wait, let's see how many episodes we got.
I think
we can do this. We can do this. Say you watch one episode, half star.
Yeah.
We'll give them all. Yeah, there's 8. So if it gets 8 full stars, it gets a Death Star.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with that. Yeah.
We got to do something because here's what I'm excited about. Whenever they were like, we've talked about this before, probably many times, with all of our different little Star Wars conversations. But whenever they brought back Star Wars, I was like, oh, we're gonna get some new shit.
Yeah.
Oh, like I couldn't wait. Yeah. And we got a little taste. You know, they tried it on, but it's like
this is the new shit.
This is that new dude, where it's like finally, dude. What if they tie this shit in? Come on, let it be its own thing.
Well,
like, no. I just don't want to see Rey at the end of it. And she's like, I'm here to save the baby.
I don't think it'll be anything. I'm just kidding. That.
But if it happened, you'd be pissed.
I hope it does something to the effect of it's in such a remote part of the galaxy far away that it can stay its own entity and just everything else kind of happen in real time with it.
I like it.
Them fucking Jawas fucked his ship up.
Yeah. They were like,
and then he fucked them up.
The egg. He's like, huh? He brought back that hairy ass egg.
And they just cut it up and right there.
Fucking started eating. It looked delicious.
I mean, I like egg.
They're trying to get yoked up. You know what I'm
saying? So do you think that the Mandalorian's gonna become Space Schindler?
He gonna go around saving people?
Is he gonna
help
be
my village?
Is he gonna be someone that goes around and I guess through sheer coincidence, I guess he starts saving and smuggling out or whatever you want to call it, Force users.
Spindler.
I don't think they'll go that crazy with it.
Well, that's how he got on dude's good side. If it wasn't for that, he would have been fucked.
Yeah.
But the only reason he went there and wiped out, he's like, you brought peace to my valley. Wrote buck.
Well, they've done enough with his character to show you that he does have a capacity for good.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Well, I think that bounties are just
They're just
because he brings
doing their job,
everybody.
right?
Yeah, he's bringing everybody in alive.
Oh, what about how he was putting them in the carbonite, dude?
Yeah, that was cool.
Wasn't that badass?
Yeah.
I got many credits. He's like, well, what was that fucking currency they gave him? That metal
Bhaskar steel.
that he turned into a fucking shoulder pad? He's gonna need
That was
about
cool.
30 more of those bars.
Well, they said that they have a full crate.
I was
Ooh.
thinking.
But he's got to give him the baby, right?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna give him that baby, dude. He's gonna go in there and fuck him up and take that crate.
It would be
gonna,
interesting if
the child's gonna have it coming out.
Or like by the final episode, he's fully decked out in Beskar steel.
Yeah.
Like his final form per se.
I was hoping when the child ate the fucking, was it a frog, lizard or something? I was hoping he would have been like, like I was just waiting for one. Like,
it's like, whoa.
Right.
It's fucking Yoda reincarnated. You know what I mean?
He's a kid, y'all, but he's not.
No.
He's
50.
He's 50. He's just trapped in that body. You can tell it's not dumb. Dude, who's been protecting that thing for 50 years? So we got to know a little bit of backstory here.
Yeah.
What's been going on for 50 years? So when does that put him? If this takes place between, what'd you say, 5 and 6? And by 5 and 6, do you mean
it's between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens?
Okay, so he was born 50 years before that. So where does that put him?
Before,
you know what I'm saying?
Before episode 1.
What if it is? It can't be Yoda.
I know.
What if this is an alternate reality?
It's not even real.
Yeah, it's a simulation.
Yeah.
Right out of canon.
That would be amazing. I would applaud him for having the balls to do something like that.
What, the Yoda? Or just, the whole simulation?
Yeah.
When I saw a baby Yoda, dude, I was like, whoa, what?
It's
that?
awesome. It's good that they introduced that in the first episode.
Yeah.
So that there'll be time to explain it.
Well, it's like you always think there's just one Yoda. But, you remember the one episode where they were in the room full of everybody? You had the ETs. There was a little group of little Yodas. Someone did a YouTube video recently that was like everything we've known about the Yoda's race. I'm probably going to have to watch that.
Yeah. Get a little history lesson.
Yeah, a little backstory on. I want to see a Yoda with dreads.
Oh my
like
god.
Buffalo Yoda. Buffalo Yoda.
He's like, let me talk to you, man.
Yeah. A Jamaican Yoda?
Oh
do not, man. There is no try.
They get the guy that did Jar Jar Binks to do his voice.
I would be
I think he was Jamaican.
Was he?
Misa don't know, man.
I thought Seal did his voice.
All right. I'm a Fandalorian.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm going to start a new podcast called Fandalorian. I guess I'll do it by myself.
I mean,
I'm the only Fandalorian here.
I'll sit in, but I won't talk.
You're like, I'll listen.
Yeah.
You'll just join and like put your headset down and walk away.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you believe I said that? You're like, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Fucking nuts, man.
But yeah.
So, I mean, I'm ready for Joker talk. What do y'all think?
I mean, yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
I only watched Joker once, and I didn't get to watch it twice like I wanted to, because I mean,
Not enough hours in a day, dude.
no, man, I've been fucking busy as shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a fucking crazy weekend, and then I had to fucking rush Sunday to get all the shit done that I wanted done, and I still didn't get everything done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
We need an
that's
extra Sunday.
yeah,
Wouldn't it be
I
cool to
agree,
have
man.
two?
Yeah,
Like the episode of Doug Fun Day
Yeah.
when the
yeah.
Quell added an extra day to the week.
But next week I get I'm taking Wednesday off, so I'll be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I got Thanksgiving in there, and I got a couple of things to do on Wednesday. But Friday through Sunday, guess what I plan on doing?
What?
Getting shit done,
Yeah.
like for real. And
Huddle up.
probably rewatch Joker
Get
at
your
some
swap
point.
board.
I got one. I got a list of shit that I got to get done. So, you know. But Joker though. Um, this is what I told Adam. I love the movie, but there is so much to unpack in the first viewing.
That's why I said you need to watch it too if you can.
Yeah. Did you watch it too?
No, I didn't have
Did
time either.
Trav? Did you watch it too?
But I remember the first
Mm-hmm.
viewing.
Um, I mean, is it not a fucking? It's a lot to take in because
I'm so goddamn glad that they did not keep him Batman's brother.
yeah, that would have been fucked. But I
Would
mean,
that really have been that bad?
well, I
Because it
mean,
would have made sense why Batman would kill him.
well, the question's still there in a way because, like, why
The
does she
photo.
have the picture? Yeah,
Well, Travis, when he was looking at that photo in the last episode, or right at the end, not last episode, but at the end before he heads out into the world, he's holding this photo of his mother, and the camera zooms out at him looking at it, and on the back it says, with love, TW.
yeah.
And
So
and then
there's a
he just
possibility.
crumbles that shit up.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'm not totally convinced that he was adopted. I know
Well,
there
I
was an
mean,
adoption paper, but I mean
well, think about what Thomas Wayne's capable of, though. He can fabricate
anything.
a document, you know? Like, that's no big deal. He's got a fucking guy
Yeah.
for sure that can fabricate something. So that's not out. The jury's not, jury's still out on that. And
But
I
you know,
think,
what if Arthur Fleck's reaction to that throughout the movie and ultimately him doing that, that's a non-wink to the fact that A, maybe it just doesn't matter, I guess, for the sake of the story. And B, what if that's the greatest joke the Joker could ever pull, is that of all the detective work Batman's ever done, he never put it
He
together
never
that
figured out
he
that
had a
Joker
brother.
was his brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that Batman will find out because I think it's just gone. That's
Yeah.
it. It's gone. It's done.
Well, I mean, Thomas is dead. Arthur's mother's dead.
Martha.
He's fucking crazy. So, you know what I mean?
Batshit crazy, dude.
Well, and that would be something that I could see the Joker fucking with Batman by giving him that information and then Batman just kind of disregarding it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he does research and he's like, but there's a birth certificate. He
Yeah.
was adopted.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude. I mean, look, dude. Thomas Wayne's a powerful man, and if he was cheating on his wife with a housemaid,
Yeah. It's
it's no bueno.
it's kind of like the whole Arnold Schwarzenegger
Dude, I
situation.
was sitting here thinking about that. He went all Terminator on it.
I love the maid.
The maid loves me.
But, to me it's one of those situations where in my mind They hooked up one lonely night. Martha was out of
I
town.
don't think he was adopted.
Thomas was sitting around the fireplace, doing some work, smoking a pipe. You know what I mean? Drinking a little
Slinging
scotch.
some pipe.
Yeah, and then she come in there with her fucking
Little
little
maid costume
housemaid.
on.
Yeah,
Brushing
and
little
then
French maid.
and she was like, "Oh, this looks dirty," and she bends over, and
Uh,
Thomas, drunken Wayne, sticks his dirty dick inside of her.
mhm.
You know, and then she falls in love with the dick. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Obviously,
course. A
like
rich
she's
dick.
already, well, yeah, she's already fascinated by the money, but he slung it to her so good
Yeah. He
because
was drunk when he did it.
we
And
know
he
Martha.
lasted a long time, you know?
Well, Martha
That old liquor dick.
won't let Thomas fuck her the way that Arthur's
Well,
mom
yeah,
lets
'cause
her.
you know,
Yeah, it's
it's the
strange
mother of his
business.
children, you know? Like,
Yeah, he's not gonna fucking talk shit, spit on her face, you know. You know what I mean?
there ain't no
He's not.
throat pies. Like,
Yeah.
it's different.
So yeah, and that's what she needed
He
all
could,
her life.
I don't even know if this is true, but he ended up, well, the way he ended up treating her in the end was like nothing.
Yeah,
Didn't mean nothing to him.
because that's what he thought about
Locked
her.
her up. She was pretty when she was young.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
But now we
But
know why this Joker's fucked up.
yeah, well, was that puss worth being with that crazy bitch? That's the real question.
I mean, dude,
I
I
don't guess
wasn't
it
there.
was. I don't guess it was because he had her ass fucking institutionalized. You know what I
But
mean?
they didn't keep her in there.
And
Oh,
how
yeah.
well shot was this movie? You know.
Oh, man. They done a good job of making it look like that. It felt like the 70s.
Yeah, it did.
The color, did y'all notice it had that like green,
Yeah,
that kind of yellowish green like tint to everything?
yeah.
Just
That
reminds me
kind.
of the 70s,
Yeah,
like No Country. It's got that
yeah.
tint
That
to it
color.
that gives it that 70s vibe. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to break it down, that question's still out, and he don't give a fuck by the end of the movie. He don't give a fuck who his dad is,
uh-uh.
that he's
Especially now.
adopted. He killed his mom. That's over with.
Killed her, dude.
Did he kill the?
He didn't kill the girl.
You don't think he killed the
Nah,
neighbor?
he just needed to go in there and verify
Yeah.
because he wasn't sure. The whole time he thought she was there,
Hmm.
and when he went in there, he wasn't gonna hurt her. Just like he
Yeah.
didn't hurt the little dude. He's like, hey man,
You've always been nice to me.
yeah. And then, I thought he was gonna kill him because he left he was like, could you open the door for me?
Yeah.
I
He's
was like,
like,
oh, he's gonna smash his head into the wall.
Yeah.
Dude, when he killed that motherfucker,
Yeah.
that shit was brutal. We could
My
see the
favorite.
anger inside of him when he was. Remember when he got fired
Yeah.
and it cut to him out? No, when he said, "I'm gonna have to fucking dock your paycheck for that sign,"
Yeah.
and it just cuts to him outside kicking those garbage bags.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Holy shit!"
The way, I'll say this, him running and chasing those kids at the beginning, and then him kicking the shit out of those garbage bags out in the alleyway. He was so animated,
Mhm.
like he looked like a cartoon character.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just his movements and his sporadic, him chasing the kids and then sliding and then catching his feet. Like
Or
normal
even
people can't.
dude, when he slid in like that, how cool was
Yeah.
that?
Well, normal people don't do that. They
Nah.
just either lean with the fall or whatever that, they try to correct themselves. But he went with it. It was so cartoony, but not in a bad way. It
Yeah, it
wasn't like,
wasn't cheesy.
no. And just especially him kicking the shit out of those trash bags.
That
Like you
slide was
see,
really cool too, man.
yeah, I mean, it was just the way that they portrayed him and then him being super skinny, like to the point of death
Yeah, dude,
almost.
his ribs when he was trying to pull the shoelaces apart.
Yeah.
And in a weird way, it did something too, where it shows you how someone as small and frail as the Joker could take such a beating from Batman. It's because he was beat his whole fucking life. He can take a beating pretty much, you know.
So,
Yeah.
we're all watching the movie and we know it's the Joker, right?
Yeah.
But at any point in the movie, did you feel sorry for the guy?
Yeah, of course.
They found a way to make you feel sorry for him. Like, damn, man, he, you know, No wonder
Yeah.
why this shit happened. Like, look
Yeah.
look at the fucking cards he's been dealt.
Well, and then the deeper that he goes into his own history, like him being fucking tied to a radiator and then being beat to brain damage.
Which is what's fucked him up.
Yeah, I mean,
His mom's
then-
boyfriend
Which is
fucked him
why
up.
it has pseudo-bulbar effect, I think is what it's called.
and then not only that, but society outing him. Like he didn't find there's nobody in his life that accepted him until the shit started snowballing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the people, the other clowns or the other entertainers, they didn't accept him. They were just bullshitting. His mom didn't accept him because she was fucking manipulating him his whole life and let all that shit happen to him. You know, society as a whole just disregarded him as
Trash.
as trash. So yeah, I mean, you do feel bad for the man, and it's like he does something out of self defense, and it's amazing. I love how this movie parallels what's going on right now, but it doesn't preach. You know what I mean? Because you can see the parallels. Like this guy was defending himself, and then these people crowned him as this fucking hero, as this vigilante white knight type person. When
It
in
was just
reality,
self-defense.
yeah, it was just self-defense.
I mean, they were
at the
beating
end
the
of
shit
day.
out of him.
Yeah,
Kicking the shit out of him, dude.
yeah. It's just, all these things factors into like his finally he broke down. Like even him going to the psychiatrist or his caseworker, whatever she was. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Oh, well, like when she told him, this is it, we're done.
yeah.
No more funding, no more medicine.
And he's like, you don't listen to me, do you? Like, I need help. And that was the thing that really drove home. And I know a lot of people have addressed this and stuff. Like the fact that they address mental health in that way. And the fact that like now, just imagine now compared to then. I mean, now mental health is being addressed and these people are getting the help that they need. But imagine in the 70s and imagine growing up in that environment. Like,
Where they just kind of brushed you off.
yeah, it's just a complete
Until you murder
collapse.
someone.
Yeah.
You're walking the streets, fend for yourself. I mean, how's this dude supposed to, like maintain a job?
Yeah. Yeah.
He can barely run his damn just day-to-day shit.
Yeah. He's so socially awkward. But what I did like too was like he only puts the makeup on at the end. And that confidence that gave him. Like it
Well, when he killed his mom, he was a different man.
Well, yeah, of course.
Killing the guys on the train did something for him, but when he finally smothered her,
yeah,
that's when he went home and was just like, fuck it. Why'd he get in the refrigerator?
I was going to say something about this. I think that was all improv.
You think he just did that?
I think that Todd Phillips was like, come in, hit the button for the answering machine and then just kind of fuck around until it stops playing. And I think that whenever he hit the button and he's in there doing it, he just starts pulling shit out of the fridge and crawls in there.
Pretty good.
I feel like adding on to the mental illness thing, I feel like it's also a relatable thing where have y'all ever just wanted to just go to the most secluded fucking place you could find?
Well, that's what I felt when he was listening to the messages.
Fridge, don't get me wrong, but
he was cutting himself off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
That's what I felt. A lot of times, I mean, when you're in a refrigerator, you can't open it from the inside, right?
Not that style refrigerator.
Yeah, right. So, when I heard the messages, because it was like police department, hospital, all these people calling, and he was just like, fuck it, got in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And then he comes, we get another message, and he comes out of the room, and it's fucking, was it Marty? What was the show called?
Murray,
the Live with Murray. How cool was that scene where because it was sad. He comes home, he ain't eating shit, gives his mom food in bed. He's been taking care of her, y'all, all these years.
Giving her a bath.
Yeah, but he goes and then the Murray show's coming on. They hop in bed, like this is their life.
Yeah.
This is what they got to look forward to. The streets are filled with trash.
Yeah.
Stinks when you go outside.
He's getting his ass beat by teenagers.
Daily.
Yeah.
Boss
On the
is fucking
reg.
cutting his damn 75-cent paycheck,
Yeah.
and he's just sitting there like, oh, Murray. And then that whole scene in his head
Yeah.
where he just imagined himself there.
That was all. He just
Pretty
wanted
good.
somebody. He just wanted people to accept him.
Yeah,
That, at the end
someone.
of the day, like if he would have met someone like that girl, and all that shit would have really happened, then it would have completely turned his life around.
Well, it kind of started to when he thought he was with her.
Yeah. And then when he came to the realization, like that was the final breaking point almost, like for him, because when he realized that he was just imagining all
Still
that
alone.
shit.
That was the best twist of the movie.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that coming.
No. I
I
was
didn't see that
expecting
coming.
her to get killed or the kid to get killed.
I
And
thought
then
he
that
was
was
gonna
going to
kill
be
her for a minute
like,
there.
yeah.
I didn't know why, but I just thought after he killed his mom, I was like, oh man, he's gonna go kill that chick too.
Yeah.
What about the parallels that they did where when he was going home, he's walking up the steps and it's the dreary music and he's just making his way. And then when he kills his mother, he starts dancing. The song that actually plays over the dance scene is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the stadium music or the other song that it
Yeah, the
cuts
stadium
into?
music. I
Dun,
never
dun, dun,
thought
dun, hey, dun,
I
dun,
never
dun,
thought
dun.
that could ever be used in such
It
a
was
way that was
perfect.
creepy.
But then when he
Yeah.
got down to the bottom, it like broke out into this like orchestra. You know, when he was doing his little thing, then the cops roll up. But yeah, that was really cool when he started walking down the hallway and it was doing that. Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, oh shit, is this happening?
Yeah.
Da-down, da-down. I was like, oh man, he's about to go kick some ass.
Yeah. Right.
Well, almost just like like this is that they use the song to be a cue that he's gone, like he's checked the fuck out now.
Good choice of music too.
Like he
Yeah.
strode down that hallway like with
Dude,
the
him hopping
with
down them steps and jumping in them puddles
Yeah.
and then
Like a
splash in
kid.
slow motion.
like that's for anyone ever wondering when we say the check's in the mail, that's what we're doing walking back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to that song. Glitter Gary or Gary Glitter, convicted pedophile. That's why a lot of sporting events don't play that song anymore.
You know who he is and what he didn't do.
Yeah,
he's a pedophile.
yeah. He's Peter File. Paging Peter File.
I'm right here. So, I mean, I got the vibe Thomas Wayne was Trump,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, that was kind of the setup for that, right?
But he was a piece of shit, man. Like for real. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
But you know what I'm like him
oh
going on
yeah.
TV and being like, I want to make this place better, and then him going on TV
My
and it's
family's
like,
always been here. You know. Oh yeah.
so, and that's, but I like how they use those parallels, but they didn't preach on it. They didn't drive it in where it's like, this motherfucker's a fucking cocksucker, you know?
Yeah.
And then his mom was like, he's one of the greatest men. He donates to charity. Like, you know,
Yeah.
there's all these,
Thomas Wayne wasn't like, I'm gonna build a wall around Gotham.
yeah, we're going to get rid of all the immigrants, okay? No immigrants at Gotham
We're gonna
City
make them take the trash bags and kick them out.
oh my God.
But it's just that's the thing. The movie drew parallels and it didn't make criticisms. It just showed,
Yeah.
you know, they just took the setting and put ours.
I could
our
see a lot
issues
of our
there.
world in that world
Yeah.
while I
Because,
was
I mean,
watching it.
just the fact that you see that these people are fed up and they want to make a change and
I
they're
was
gonna
fed up. The whole movie, when
yeah
he finally broke bad, I was happy. I
was
wanted
too.
it to happen.
Yeah, but
He was
you
not
can
the bad guy for me. Like,
no, well you can put any recent president in that Thomas Wayne depending on your point of view.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like That's what's so great about it. You can put any recent president, at least since we've been alive, into that Thomas Wayne situation, and depending on your own personal views,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. T Wayne's like, let me be clear.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean, though? Like, it's just that's what's so great about it, and that's what I respected the most about this movie. You see all this stuff. Like, I was waiting for the whole cop killer thing to start happening. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I was just waiting
Right.
for them to be like, "Well, cops are out here fucking on people for no fucking reason," and it's like, "Well, did they like do what the police said?"
There was no agenda pushing with the
No,
parallels.
no. It's just a shitty world. And that's like, look at our world right now. Everybody's like, this is the greatest time to be alive. And do I believe that? In certain ways, it is the greatest time to be alive right now because of technology and entertainment and art and things such as that. But whenever you look at just the political climate of everything and
The
how
world.
how everybody's acting and overreacting about specific things. And it's like, you
Yeah.
really need to sit down and evaluate this. Like, okay, if someone that is an authority figure tells you to do something and you, I don't know, have the idea to like try to hurt that person,
Try to grab them
yeah,
while
and
they're
then you
pointing a
get,
gun at you.
and then you get shot in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Whose fault is that?
The cops. Griffin, duh.
Well, I mean, according to 90% of the fucking country, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You know
don't
what I
know,
mean?
dude. What would you do if you were a cop?
If I'm
What
a
you were
cop,
trained to do?
and I'm gonna, because this is the mentality
It's
that a cop has
it's
to have.
either me or you.
Yeah,
Somebody's going.
it's either me and or you, and unfortunately, the way that the law works, and this is something that you're guilty until proven innocent. So, for example, me, if I get pulled over on my way home from work tomorrow, and they're like, "You've a person matching your description robbed a
Well,
convenience store
let's go
at
down to the station.
at 5 points at 9:30 p.m. last night," and I'm like, "All right, well, I'll tell you exactly what I was doing at 9:30 p.m. I was doing a fucking live podcast with my buddy fucking Adam
Well,
G and
you
fucking
can say
Travis."
that, but what they're going to want you to do is get out, get handcuffed, go down to the station, answer some questions. Here's
Exactly,
what
and
you don't do: floor it.
yeah,
You don't floor it. You don't go on a high-speed chase. Like, I didn't do anything. It's like, well, why are you running? You're making this worse.
mm-hmm,
Dude, I turn into, I don't want to say I turn into a bitch when I get pulled over, but I'm like, yes, sir.
yeah,
This is a mighty fine day we're having here, isn't it, sir? Is there something, did I do something wrong? You know, like, just, I'm
yeah,
the nicest motherfucker. I'm not like, why the fuck did you pull me over? Because that's
yeah.
not going to end well.
No,
Because you're
not
getting
for
it.
anybody.
Anything they could give you a ticket for, you're getting it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but people need to realize the amount of stress that these people that are supposed to be serving and protecting us are under. That's something that I
When
don't
like,
agree with.
with like 80% of America hates them.
Yeah. 80% of America hates them. And then you've got entire communities of people dedicated to getting them on camera being shitty
Yeah.
people.
But as soon as you get in trouble, as soon as they get in trouble, who they gonna call?
Yeah, exactly.
Who do they call?
They don't call the fucking
They
Ghostbusters.
call the fucking cops.
Yeah.
Come save us now.
Yeah. So, and that's just the fucked up nature of the world that we're living in right now. You know,
It's
if I
terrible.
if I spend as much time trying to prove that these people that are out here trying to do an impossible job, prove that they are shitty people, I could be a fucking doctor or a fucking lawyer or fucking anything that I wanted to be.
Yeah,
But you
dude.
know what? I those people are doing the best they can do. Are there shitty cops? Yes.
Yes.
Are there shitty politicians?
Yes.
Absolutely. Are there shitty people in the world?
For sure.
You can't do anything about that.
But there's good cops.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't tell you the last time I got pulled over that I actually got a ticket. Usually I get a warning,
Yeah.
or they're like, hey, if I see you driving real fast through here again, I'm gonna give you a ticket. I'm giving you a warning, like,
But you know what
know,
that is,
the reason
Adam?
there's the respect,
No. That's white privilege.
is it?
According to the fucking internet,
Well,
it
the
is.
last cop that pulled me over was black, so
There you go.
I don't know. But I was very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't lie. He asked me why I was speeding, and I said, I'm in a hurry to get somewhere. I'm late.
Yeah.
And he said, well, check it out. I'm going to let you go, but the reason there's a speed limit on this road is because it's going to be really hard for you to slow down and not hit a deer if you're going 70. That's what he
Right.
said.
Was you going 70?
I was
What was the speed limit?
55.
That's reckless driving, dog. You
Well,
got out good.
I mean,
That's
I was nice, dude.
yeah. But you know what I mean? Like
I
that's
didn't lie either. I didn't lie, man.
no.
I spoke the truth. I said, I have spoken.
Yeah. One time we went to that Shiloh show in Madison or Decatur, wherever it was at, right? I went with Felix and this chick that he was talking to at the time, right?
Yeah.
And I met up with them at Papa John's. We went, came back, got in my car, left. All right, I was on Micah Way, which is in front of Walmart, you know, like where you get to Zaxby's, the Harbin
Mm-hmm.
place, and all that stuff. Coming down through there, all right, there was a bottle. I had a bottle in my cup holder. I went to change the radio and I hit the bottle and it fell on the floorboard.
So you tried to grab it.
Well, not only that, but guess what it went under? My brake pedal. Can't
Oh,
press my
shit.
fucking brake pedal. Yeah. So I'm trying to get this thing and I'm swerving all over the road.
Mm-hmm.
I get pulled over at Harbin and the
Mm-hmm.
cops
Right
like,
there. What the
yeah,
fuck were you doing?
yeah. And I'm like, officer, I was reaching for my radio. I was going to change the station real quick. I hit this bottle. It fell into the floorboard. It rolled under my brake, and I was trying to get it out from under the brake because there's a stop sign right up here. I said, and then the bottle was still on the floorboard. I
Mhm.
kicked it out of the way, and I picked it up. I said, this is the bottle that fell under my brake pedal. I was trying to get it out from under it so I wouldn't cause an accident. And he said, keep the bottles out of the floorboard. And I
Yeah.
said, you got it.
Did he not? He didn't even run your license?
No.
Well, normally they'll run it, and if you're clean, because if you got a warrant, that's a
Yeah.
good day for a cop.
Mhm.
Oh, you got a warrant?
Yeah.
Because that, they always check for that. But whenever they go back and look at my record, and they come back and they're like, all right, last speed ticket you had was like 15 years ago here. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I did that one time. I knocked a chocolate milk over, and it was
Yeah.
spilling out everywhere, and I reached down. It was in the passenger floor, and I reached down to grab it, and I started swerving a little,
Yeah.
and I picked it up. But when he came up, cop pulled me over, black cop, nice guy. I was like, look at all the chocolate milk on the floor. Like I had evidence,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to start keeping a bottle in there, though, and if I get pulled over, I'll just pour it in the floor. Just
Just in case. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say that on the podcast. I'll be sitting in court, and they're like, I'd like to put evidence C9B,
Yeah.
submit this to the court, and it's me saying this shit.
Episode
I'm going to keep a
139.
bottle in my car so I can get out of speeding tickets.
Adam sits up and goes, Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Yeah. I'm guilty as charged.
But I mean, the climate, like the society molded that person into what he is.
Yeah, dude, he's a product of his environment.
Exactly.
And I felt sorry for him.
Well, and this is the parallels that I pulled from it. The society that people are creating on social media are creating people today.
Yes.
They're products of a.
They're
of an
brainwashing.
environment. Yeah, they're products of an environment that doesn't exist.
You're right about that. It's not real. It's like, yo, you need to quit reading shit online because.
Yeah, I mean, 110%. Like I was talking to Marina the other day. There was another shooting at a Walmart in Oklahoma.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, and
Two
she's
people
like,
and a suspect killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I messaged her and I was like, hey, there's a shooting in Oklahoma at a Walmart, and we were talking back and forth, and she's like, it's just the world's getting crazy. And I said, look, the world's always been crazy.
It has.
It's just
social media.
We have more access to information than people have ever had access to. This stuff used to happen all the time. We just didn't know anything about it. We were so isolated, especially where we live.
I got a thing I can prove that with. Do y'all remember several years ago when all of the birds started flying into the ground and dying?
Yeah.
And they did it over there right in front of Harbin Ford.
Yeah.
Right there on the road where that went over across the water there.
Yeah.
There's all these dead birds on the road, dude, because they just flew right into the road.
Yeah.
But it happened in a few different places.
Yeah.
And people were like, it's the fucking apocalypse, dude.
It's the end of the
End
world.
times. But then
Yeah.
a scientist was like, yo, this shit happens all the time. You just didn't know about it because social media didn't exist.
Yeah.
Because now people take pictures of it, put it online. 10 minutes after it happens, it's viral.
Yeah.
You just didn't know about it before.
Yeah.
That's changed the world.
It has.
And it's give
for the-
everyone a voice.
yeah, for the better and
And
for the worse.
yeah.
I mean, it's gave
I
us
think
a
it
voice.
hurts us more than it helps us.
Well, yeah. I mean, it gives us a voice to get on here and bitch about movies and have a good time, which is, in
But
my
we use it the
opinion,
right way.
well, it's a positive way to use social media. But getting on there and fucking burning an American flag or shitting on a flag or fucking watching a video, an edited video of a cop shooting someone, and then you're like, I need to see the whole video. Well, you're a cop lover because you
Yeah.
want to see the full video. No, I'm a fucking
Evidence.
rational.
You know?
Yeah, I'm a
I think
rational person.
Body cams.
I think
Yeah.
something that's interesting too about things like Facebook is it just shows you
How stupid
how
people
bad.
are.
Well, how
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Well, how bad society is just so close to descending into mob rule, and how easy
It's almost
how
like they
easy it
want
would
it.
be for that to happen. Yeah.
I think
Well,
they
they do
want
want
it, but they really don't know what that means.
Look up any high commented post on a hot button issue, and it's almost like mob rule in there.
But
Yeah.
it's keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Now, if these people were in the streets,
They
they'd
wouldn't
be walking around
saying
with their
shit.
hands in their pocket, like scared. I
Yeah.
can't wait to get home so I can comment on this.
Yeah. I mean,
Why
and
don't you
that's
say something right now? Say it with your chest.
yeah. And that's the sad reality of the world right now. I mean, it is what it is. That's why, like, I've been limiting my social media usage.
Me too.
I mean, because, like, when you go on there and you see something and you try to have a legitimate discussion, like, think about this.
You can't.
Just our circle of friends. Like,
Yeah.
we can sit around and we can talk about shit like this, and we can have completely different opinions and discuss it like civil human
And not
beings.
hate each other.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, we all respect one another and we respect our opinions. Whether I think that you're right or wrong, you're going to believe what you're going to believe because you're a grown ass man, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's you. That's how you feel about it. Now, you may say something that gets me thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then maybe I want to dive deeper into this.
That's why it's good to have that dialogue, man.
yeah,
Because you
but
never
these
know.
people,
Somebody might say something where you're like, hey, wait a minute, maybe they're right. I didn't know about that.
yeah, but people don't want that. They don't want.
They want to be right.
They don't want to be challenged.
Yeah.
Because they feel that if you challenge them like that, you're insulting their intellect, and their intellect is superior than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, that's all it is. I have conversations with people at work all the time that lean one way or another way, and my views have always been: I need to see more. I need to know exactly what happened before I make a fucking judgment call on anything.
Before you walk away, you don't go, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
then
whoa,
they'll
wait
be
a
in
minute,
there.
what just happened?
Well, they'll be in there arguing about shit, and then I'll be like, let's look at the facts real quick. I said, do they have all the evidence? Have they released the fucking footage? Have they released? No, you've seen a fucking bystander's fucking video clip
Are you
of
talking about
somebody.
this shit that happened in Madison?
No, I'm just talking about it in general.
Okay.
This is just in general
Well,
shit.
that, for example, everybody lost their fucking mind.
Yeah,
The body cam footage was released.
yeah,
Dude had a fucking gun. And he even told the cop, when you shoot me right here
yeah.
between my eyes. He told him that. He knew he was going to get shot. He had a gun, dude.
Well, and
But everybody flipped out
well, people
without knowing the full story.
Yeah. And now people are trying to white knight stuff like that. And should that be celebrated? Absolutely fucking not. Because the way I see it is if you're fucking stupid enough to not comply with someone that has more authority than you and you
It's
turn
your
around
ass.
and get yourself shot, then I have absolutely zero respect for you.
I mean, feel sorry for your kids because you made a dumbass decision.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, the world's a better place without you in it, right?
it is.
So there you go.
especially if you're gonna get somebody killed.
Yeah.
That dude could have
So,
got his whole family killed.
yeah. And see, people are so fucking selfish, man. Like, I don't have kids, but if I'm out with my niece, who is like not even 2 years old yet, guess what the last thing I'm doing? Arguing with somebody about some bullshit that don't affect me whatsoever.
Yeah, there's a child present.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's stupidity. And I think that a lot of the people that have really, really like clung on to this Joker movie and are taking it for way more than what it is are people that are like, we know someone in particular that's like, we need a person like this to do something like that. No, the fuck you don't.
No, dude, this is just a movie. You know?
Because if someone does something like this, what's going to happen? You're going to organize chaos.
A lot of people are gonna die.
And yeah,
for nothing.
including people you know.
Because after all the people die, things are gonna be the same way they were before.
Yeah.
It's not gonna change.
Except now there's no law, so you're fucked.
Yeah. You can throw your freedoms that you're fucking so hung up that fucking kills me. We deserve everything. We deserve this, but we're gonna forfeit more rights to get more freedoms.
Not me.
How does that work?
I'm not signing up for that. I'm not standing in that line. No, sir.
But that's how these people are thinking.
Well,
You know?
they need to take a look at countries where they do that.
Yeah.
And see what's happening there right now. Do you know what's happening? The people are rising up.
Yeah.
Did y'all see what's happening in Iran?
No.
Hey, we're gonna have to get involved. Oh, they're getting tired of the Ayatollahs, dude. They're rising up, dude. They just burnt down a bank over there. They're rising up, man. Their gas prices went through the roof there, and they've been fucking on people, and they're rising up, dude. The people that live there are like, fuck this. We're taking our goddamn country back.
Well,
more power to them.
Yeah, I mean, good on them.
Someone the other day, they said they're going to start the roundup in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You'll either go to jail or die.
Yeah.
I can take you in, what is it, hot or cold?
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the streets. You got no option.
Nope.
It's better to live than to die. I mean, you're dying for nothing because it's not going to change anything. You had a good run. You put up a good protest for a couple of months. You got fucking South Park banned in China.
Yeah.
It's done. It's over.
Yeah.
Anyone that stands out there on the side of the street now with a sign is risking their life.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but
it's not worth it.
It ain't worth it, man. There ain't no recess. There ain't no redos. You only get one. And
you don't
it sucks to be living there where that's going on, but living's better than being dead, man. I mean,
what is the saying? Get busy living or get busy dying.
Yeah. Get
Which
rich
one do you
die trying.
Which one do you want to do?
I'd rather live, dude. 24. I mean, just that's anytime, no matter what if it comes down to somebody shooting me or me shooting someone, I'm shooting someone because I'm all in on living. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in. I ain't gambling with my life.
No, not at all. But this movie's a real thinker. A real thinker.
It made me feel the same, dude. Whenever she was like, "It's getting crazy out there," I looked over at the windows, like it is.
You're like,
it is getting crazy out there.
Yeah.
I also thought it was cool that they did kind of a metamorphosis of the makeup. Like you had different iterations of it throughout the film. And by the end, when you get the
when
blood,
he put the blood smile on,
the blood
dude.
smile. Well, like that at that point, I was like, okay, that's the Joker. It's ready to fight Batman.
Yeah.
You know, man, when they said they were going to make this movie, and they said Todd Phillips was going to direct it, I scoffed and was like, the Hangover guy?
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude delivered.
Yeah, it
They
was
They said
great.
they got together every night,
Um,
did rewrites, and I mean he delivered,
and
man.
this is the guy. This is the guy that had a punchline in his film this is quoting. This doesn't reflect my views whatsoever, but had a line in a movie where Bradley Cooper says paging Dr. Faggot.
It was funny. Don't forget the other classic line. Is that a purse? He's like, it's a satchel. Indiana Jones had one. The Hangover's hilarious. But still, man, I didn't think this movie was gonna be good.
I didn't either.
Especially when they started doing rewrites while the movie was filming.
Yeah, because
They started getting together, and I was like, ooh. And then the time it was released, it's not really the best time to release a movie.
No.
Really?
In October?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, wow, what?
That was a choice.
Yeah.
But hey, it delivered, man.
Delivered, man. Made plenty of money. How much did it make? Let's check it out. Do we know?
It's grossed more now than The Dark Knight grossed.
What?
It's on record. It's on record to be $1 billion.
Dark Knight was number 3 for a long time on the top selling.
I think it passed $1 billion, Trav.
I believe it's also the highest grossing R-rated film ever made.
I think so. Which before he had the other highest grossing comedy ever made. Yeah, it's over $1 billion, dude.
But since
Just a
that
little
movie,
over.
the scene that sent that movie over the rails for me had to be you get what you fucking deserve, and then he blows De Niro's brains
Oh my
out.
God, how fucking awesome was that?
Yeah.
Huh? Well, dude, I was like, dude, he's bringing him on there to make fun of him.
Yeah.
But at this point, when it first happened, he's like, oh, he was happy. But then once he turned, he's like, this motherfucker's making fun of me.
Yeah.
He's a completely different person, y'all.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but he quits taking his medication, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's kind of he's kind of like a challenged genius. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of got a Rain Man thing going on because like the longer he went without his medication and the more that he started to realize stuff, and instead of going on people's word and started figuring stuff out for himself, like he's really smart.
That's how he acquires his hyper intelligence. That's one of the characteristics of the Joker. Is he's so smart. He's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, when he said, some people, what did he say? Some people get what they fucking deserve.
Yeah.
And he pulled that gun, and that motherfucker's head just went pop, and dude, that was a good death scene.
Yeah, it was.
The everything, the special effects, like.
Yeah.
The blood hits the wall. The camera was still rolling. He walked up to it. He did a little Joker swag up to it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like the way that the gunshots were they were very graphic, but they weren't overly gory. Like there's a lot of choices that they made in this movie.
It was real.
That made sense.
The movie, and I watched it a couple of weeks ago. The movie is honestly, it's the plot of
Taxi Driver.
Yeah. It's a guy that's fed up with shit going on around him.
He just happens to be the Joker.
Loses his shit, brandishes a gun, starts cleaning house.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think when his buddy come over and they like, we heard your mom died, so we brought over some vodka? He's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then he just beat. Oh, I know. When he put those fucking scissors in his pocket.
Yeah.
I was like, he about to, dude. And he was just whistling, walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world. It made him feel so good to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But he deserved it.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucked on him.
Yeah.
Pretended to be his friend. And that dude was crying in the corner. He's like, no, that was fucked up. He was beating his head, and he's like, what did you do? And he's like, I'm not going to hurt you. Go ahead. Just get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Because you opened the door. He couldn't reach it. I thought he was going to kill him, too. I thought when he walked over to the door, he was going to kill him. But he didn't, man. And that shows you, like, he didn't fuck with him. He never fucked with him. He's like, man, I ain't got nothing on you.
Nah, he.
You're cool.
Well, that was like, because he gets it though. Think about like that. The dude is a midget, right, or a little person.
Oh, he's
I
been
don't
fucked
want
on his whole life too.
Yeah, so he understands, and he sees like himself in Arthur, like not to the same
And all
extent.
the
But
little people. And by little
yeah,
people, I mean anyone that's fucked on.
yeah. So
He's like, I'm your fucking superhero, bitch.
yeah,
Dude, whenever they were taking him to jail at the end, after he blew dude's brains out, what was cool was that shot. As soon as he blew his brains out, it pulls back to all these news stations.
yeah.
And they're
That
like,
was
late
really
night talk show Murray executed, da, 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 all this shit's going on. And then you see him in the car,
yeah,
and they're burning the fucking city down, dude.
yeah,
And he's just laughing.
yeah,
And they're like, what the fuck are you laughing at? And then a car just T-bones them.
yeah,
These people get him out. They're like, oh, fuck, it's him.
yeah.
They put him on the thing, and then he rises. And I was like, oh, shit, dude, sequel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me you ain't ready for a fucking part 2.
Well, that's one
I
thing
want
that I was
one.
going to ask you guys. Yeah, like, do you think that it needs a sequel, and do you think that if they do one, if it's going to ruin what was created in
It
this?
just, well,
I
here's
think
the
it
thing.
doesn't.
It doesn't need one, but if they do it and they do it right, I'll fucking watch it. I mean, dude, we didn't think they'd do this right.
Yeah,
I mean, if Todd Phillips, if the whole crew comes back together, or what if they already had a plan for it? What if the sequel was part of the plan? It's like, hey, we
Well,
do all of this, and if it makes money, oh, it's getting another movie, dude. Did you see how much money it made? Like, it's.
well, I mean, it's lightning in a bottle. I don't think they can do it again. I'm sure. Like, if a sequel comes out, I'll obviously watch it. But
What if this happens?
I don't think they'll. I
But
don't
here,
think it
check
can be
this out.
pulled
Check
off
this out, y'all.
again.
Wait a minute. Batman in this movie is a small child.
yeah,
Our next version of Batman is a kid. I mean, he's young. He's young Batman.
right.
He's not old Batman. Young enough to have this motherfucker playing the Joker in it.
Yeah,
What if they do that shit? I got another one for you, too. The Joker killed his mother because he believed everything that was in that paperwork.
right.
What if he finds out that none of that shit was true and he killed his mother for nothing?
Yeah.
Talk about a mind fuck, dude.
Well, and not only that, but I'm looking at it just from like the hive mind aspect of things because like he's got the support of the whole city, right?
Right
These people,
now,
yeah, these people are just they're fed up and they
the
just
city
need
needs
someone.
Batman.
Well, they needed someone to come in and shut these cocksuckers down and be a voice for the voiceless. He does that. How long does that following last?
Well, until
How
Batman shows up. So here, I finally got my. I've always wondered why Gotham was just so goddamn fucked up,
yeah,
and I feel like I finally got my.
you
Oh,
got your
well, this
answer.
is why.
Yeah,
Everybody was getting fed up with it. Everybody was
yeah.
broke. Everybody was acting crazy. People getting beat down. One motherfucker stepped up, and he didn't even really mean to.
No, he
He
fell
just kind of
into it.
fell into that shit, like,
Yeah,
and broke both arms. You know,
yeah.
that's how hard he fell into it. But
Broke his back.
I feel like
spine,
I
and
finally
everything.
got my. It's like, oh, this is why Gotham's fucked up, because they've never really done that where they're like, this is why Gotham's fucked up,
Yeah,
because Gotham's just always been a hellhole. Like,
yeah,
Now I'm aware that it's not tied to it, but in a way, this movie fits so perfectly in the Snyderverse.
yeah. I know, right?
I think we should call that the what's the DCEU, because I mean that it's been reduced to nothing at this point.
well,
Yeah,
even the other Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker, any Joker, we finally
Yeah.
know where he's coming from.
yeah,
But I mean, look at it this way: if they found a way to do it to tie it in, because the way the Ben Affleck Batman the way his Batman is factored into the story. This could be the Joker that killed Jason Todd simply because by the time Batman would be on the scene, he would still be relatively old enough to do some terrible things.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to see Joaquin come back and play the Joker again?
I mean, I would.
Here's the thing, dude. This movie
But he
made
won't
$1 billion.
come back if there's no point to it.
Oh,
though.
you're
He
right.
won't
You're
do it.
right. He's that kind of actor.
Like I feel like
The dedication.
if we get a Joker 2, I guarantee you it will be a completely different team that does it.
The
Down to the
dedication
casting.
shows when you see him without his shirt on.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Work so hard.
They forgot how to
For
vacation.
sure, dude. Like, he delivered, man. And you remember back, we were all like, man, Joaquin, that's a pretty good pick.
Yeah.
I never in my life, and that Heath Ledger Joker, man, will always be what it is. You know? But this motherfucker did a pretty good job, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
He did a pretty good job. Especially right there at the end. When he finally flipped, dude, it took almost 2 hours for him to flip.
Yeah.
We didn't even get full-blown Joker till the last, 20, 30 minutes? Really? I mean, when he fucking put that makeup on and then the music came in, I forget what that's called, but that was so cool, y'all. Like the coolest shit ever. When he come walking down that hallway and that shit started playing, I was like, are they really doing this?
Yeah.
Is this happening?
Right.
Hey.
I had moments throughout where I was like, they're doing it. This is fucking happening.
And the Joker should be R-rated. It should never be anything but R. I'm glad we finally reached a point. I think we have to thank Deadpool. We got to thank Deadpool for the R-rated comic book movie.
Well,
Because that's the first time they really did it, though, and they were like, okay, we can make money doing this.
Well, it's got to go hand in hand with Logan. It's got to show you that.
Or even that, yeah.
With a good enough story.
But Deadpool came first, right? That first Deadpool movie was first, and they were like, okay. Because then after that, they were like, we're going to do a rated R Logan movie.
Right.
There needs to be rated R comic book movies. Some things you just can't. I mean, Spawn should be rated R.
Well, it's recognizing that the comic books, graphic novel medium as a whole, no matter how many critics and how many people want to say that type of stuff is strictly aimed for children, they're wrong.
Would you let a kid watch this?
No.
You wouldn't let a kid watch this? What's the
Not
cutoff?
a small kid.
Teenager?
I would 13, 14.
Yeah, 13, 14.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. 13.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there's a lot that kids themselves can pick apart in this as well. Even though it's not made for kids, it's just like, this is how fucked up some people can be.
Well, if they're a smart kid.
I take it back. It's
depends
hard to
on the kid, man.
Well, you would have to look
at it. Some kids are a little more grown up than others.
What happens if you walk into the movie or walk in and the kid's watching the movie and they're already a good ways in? Well, for one thing that Joker has that I think is very crazy for an R-rated film is there's no nudity in the movie whatsoever.
There's
not really a lot of cussing.
There's no sex
or violence
at all. The violence is short, quick, but it's still
no worse than Walking Dead. Right?
This is true.
No worse than Walking Dead, dude, and they play that on TV.
Yeah, we get full on-screen decapitations in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as just the contents of the film itself, I think that it could have been PG-13.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I was about to say that. I don't even know why it was rated R.
They just need it for the F-bombs, man.
Yeah.
I guess once you go up, you get so many fucks, and then you're rated R.
Yeah.
But there really wasn't a lot of fucks in it.
No.
They're probably like one over.
Really, and also, I think that the extreme depiction of someone with a very terrible mental illness
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Beyond that of just the laughing disorder,
That
it's
shit's a little bit too real, is what it is.
Yeah,
That's too
people can't
real.
handle it. Yeah,
But it's real, and they found a way to work that into this, and it was great.
I thought that was an ingenious way to make the Joker have the laugh.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because that's a real condition. Like that wasn't made up for the film. That's a real
Joaquin
disorder
studied it.
that people have.
I think he even met with some
That's
people
what
with
it's
it.
called. It's called pseudo-bulbar affect.
Whenever they get a little nervous,
yeah,
they'll just bust out and start laughing. And the scene where he's like, "Boss man wants to see you," and he's like, "Oh, okay," and he tells a joke, and he's laughing, going down that tracking shot going down the hallway,
yeah.
which is really cool. And then he cuts the corner right before he walks in the door, straight face, just gone, bam, walks right in.
It's almost. It's got. I feel like it's clearly got to do with how the brain is responding to extreme
Pressure.
stress.
Yeah. Really great idea.
Yeah. There
I
was a
like
lot
how
of,
they. Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, that I was just gonna say there's a lot of good ideas that they explored in this.
Todd Phillips, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, hats
Star.
off to
Give
him.
it a star. Star, star, star.
Well,
Star all day.
I wanted to touch on this real quick. So, with Marvel being around for 10 years now, and with them, redefining what a superhero is, this, that, and the other, it's kind of been instilled in younger generation and almost our generation's mind that villains don't exist unless heroes exist.
There
And
was
I
no
like
hero in this movie.
exactly. I
The
like how
villain was the hero.
they broke that mold to say like no. Like
It was real as fuck, man.
well, Bruce Wayne went through this trauma and he became Batman because he decided that he wanted to do something positive.
Well, because of the Joker's trauma.
Yeah.
Without
And
Joker, there's no Batman.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the Joker went through his trauma and it turned him into who he is because of the way that society treated him. And he decided to react in a different way, in a less positive way.
You
So
blame
it's
him?
like, well, no, I don't blame him, but I just think it's interesting that we've been force fed over the past 10 years that like you don't have a villain unless you have a hero. But in reality, society makes you who you are. And who comes first, the chicken or the egg in this
Well,
situation?
well, it shows you the two-sided
My nose is
coin
bleeding.
between willpower and and being a product of consequences. A lot of villains are created through consequences made by a hero with the willpower.
It was just really cool to get a Joker's like a straight up origin.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've never touched on. We saw Joker here before he was Joker.
Yeah.
He was just a dude, man, on
But
hard
it
times.
also highlights how easy it is to be evil,
Dude, I'm not even
and
gonna
actually how
lie.
hard it is, and it highlights how hard it is to be truly good.
When this movie went off, I could see why they were worried about people seeing this and being like, you know what? They're fucking right.
Yeah.
Fuck people. I get that. Because some people who aren't stable, because I'm over here, I'm like, yeah, fuck people, But I'm like,
Yeah.
but I ain't trying to go to jail, Like,
Mm-hmm.
but there's some people out there that could watch this movie and not be stable, not be on their medication.
You think this could be their catcher in the rye?
It could be, dude. And they were worried about it. They questioned him about it, and he had issues with it. He's like, I just made a movie. I just delivered a masterpiece, dude.
I don't know if that's.
Have you ever read The Catcher in the Rye? It ain't that good. It made that motherfucker kill John Lennon, Like, hey, Lee Harvey, what's his name?
Wait, Oswald.
Oswald had The Catcher in the Rye. He had The Catcher in the Rye. That was one of the things he had.
I think I think
Hey, wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
that
wait,
I
wait.
think that most fans and
No, but
stuff.
in the Taxi Driver, did he have the Catcher in the Rye? Wasn't there some book he had in Taxi Driver? Didn't they write that into that movie? I think he had something like that. I think he had he was the same kind of way. He wasn't stable. He was, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
I seems like I remember. He had some kind of book or something that was it the Catcher in the Rye, dude? You saw it
Man,
recently, Travis. Do you remember that being in
What?
the movie? Taxi
What?
Driver.
What the book?
Yeah, did
Catcher
he
in the
have the
Rye?
Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah.
That was in the book movie, right? They put that in the movie. Like that was.
There's a scene that there was a scene that he was reading a book,
Yeah,
and that was it.
yeah. I mean, they put that in there just because, you know. I mean, I'm
yeah,
not saying that there's going to be people out there see this movie and flip out, but
but there could be.
there
Though.
could be, dude, because some people, they're not all there and they could
Well,
see this and be like, I'm going to be the fucking Joker.
Well,
It's like, all right, dude, calm down.
it becomes a dangerous mixture when you have.
Those people shouldn't be allowed to
Well,
watch it.
Well, I mean, think about how popular the Joker is as a character right now, and how long it's
Oh.
been of people being
And we've
fans.
already
Like,
got our
I want
we've already got
to
our
mark.
Batman Joker
Well,
movie
I want to say
theater shoot
full.
upper like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to say the full extent of Joker mania peaked with the Dark Knight, and it hasn't let off since. Jared Leto's performance didn't do anything to
He
kill
didn't
the
touch
hype.
it.
No, and I mean, and for the most part, there are fans of that Joker. Believe
I didn't
it,
hate him. I just didn't get enough of him.
but you have that, and then you have, the depictions of, the realistic depictions of the world he's living in and all that stuff, and it's just, I don't know, it's peculiar.
The strange case of the Joker.
I just think that I really don't think it deserves a sequel, though.
It probably doesn't, but
It shouldn't. It
with
should
that kind of
stay.
money that it got,
It deserves to be a one and done, and don't feed the greed, man.
Oh, they're gonna feed the greed.
Let something
made $1
good just
billion,
stay good.
Trav. If they can make another one, they can make $2 billion or even
Think
more.
about it. Think about how many people went and watched it and are aware of it and stuff. But at the same time, think about people who probably won't watch it right now because it's popular.
I'm thinking about that.
Who are too young
but
to
it already made $1
watch
billion,
it, really.
so those people don't matter because
Like
money.
this movie is gonna have wave after wave of new people
At the end of the
discovering it
day,
and watching it.
The people that created this movie, the writer, director, the stars, they don't have control over that. The people that cash checks and want more checks, they have control over that. And they'll make another one.
Well, like for instance,
should they?
viewing
Probably not, because they'll fuck up this
one. The viewing I had of Taxi Driver a few weeks ago.
That's a one and done.
That was the first time I'd ever watched Taxi Driver. So that just goes to show you that, 20, 30 years down the road, some kid's going to pull up a copy of Joker on whatever platform.
That's going to be their Taxi Driver.
And they're going to watch it for the first time and go, that was a damn good movie.
Dude, they just recreated Taxi Driver with the Joker.
Yeah.
Which is what they were going for. They wanted Scorsese to work on the movie. He was just too busy with the fucking Irishman.
Future kid pulls up Joker, watches it, loves it, gets on the internet, does the deep dive.
Finds out that it's connected to Taxi Driver.
Finds out it's inspired by Taxi Driver. Hangs a left at Scorsese Boulevard.
Yeah.
And boom.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
You know?
He's watching.
You must be talking to me because I'm the only one here.
He's got a direct blood link to the main vein, dude.
Well, see, I saw Taxi Driver because I've always been a huge fan of film, and that was just one of those movies that was really high on that list where it's like, yo, if you like movies and you ain't seen this movie, you ain't shit. So I was like, well, I gotta see it.
I remember the first time I watched Taxi Driver, and I watched it late night during the summer. I was out of school on IFC, uncut with commercials.
I got a question.
Yes.
When it went off, were you like, eh,
Um,
it's all right?
I'll say this. I wasn't old enough to understand it to its fullest, but I appreciated what I did understand about
Yeah.
it. Because when I was a kid, I was a fan of comic books and all this stuff, and he is like he's an anti-hero.
He's Joker.
At the end of the day, he's like Punisher.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like he had this fucked up idea, didn't follow through with
Yeah.
it, and then
He
saved
did
somebody's
go.
life.
He did go full Frank Castle at the end there.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't he
so
redeem himself?
yeah,
Didn't
that's
he
what I'm saying.
kill
Like,
the dude that was like raping the little girl? Like something I can't.
yeah,
Right,
Oh,
that's how it ended, right?
He kills a bunch of fuckers.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Well,
been,
see,
dude, it's been
We
like
get
10, 15 years since I watched it.
we get probably the grossest shooting of the fingers
Yeah.
scene ever.
My favorite scene in the movie is the scene with him in the mirror
yeah,
practicing with the army coat. He's putting the gun in his jacket.
I like
Yeah.
the montage of him building the sleeve,
Yeah, even yeah,
the
yeah,
sleeve
right, yeah.
compartment. I thought that was cool.
Well, see, Taxi Driver, he wanted to kill that politician, right? And
Well, he
because
met that girl.
the girl that was working for his like ad campaign, like shot him down because he's just socially awkward. He had some kind of, situation going on because they went to that fucking porn flick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and then he almost like didn't he attempt the assassination at one point?
Yeah,
But he got scared off.
He
Well, it's
got
the scene
he
where
got
he has
spooked.
the mohawk.
I haven't watched that movie in several years.
Well, I thought what made him a badass in the end. He chooses to kill the pimp Harvey Keitel and his goons, and he survives the shootout. And at the end, he's driving his taxi, and the chick that dumped him that he took to the porn, she gets in. And they have that little awkward moment where like, oh, now that he's been in the paper as a local hero and this, like, now she wants something to do with him. And
Yeah.
he's like, nah, bitch, I'm dropping you off at your house. Peace. And drives off.
We need to do that on the pod. I think that's
Damn
part
good
of it.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we technically just did.
Well, yeah, but do you regret not watching it sooner?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
See, I've never seen Raging
Oh,
Bull.
now there was a connection I noticed. The jacket. The jacket that the Joker wears at the end when he's got the red
Yeah.
suit.
He wears that to the theater, right?
Yeah, it's the same jacket he wears when he goes on the dates with the woman.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that was just coincidence or a well placed Easter egg.
I'm pretty sure they knew what they were doing with that. Nah, man, there's a lot to unpack in this film, and I really think that that you need to watch it at least twice, because the first time you watch it, you're trying to figure out what's going on, and you're picking up some of these things, and it's not like a mind fuck or anything. It's just there's so much that happens, and there's so many parallels to society now that it's really hard to see it all for what it is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I recommend people buy it, watch it 2, 3 times. If you don't like it, let me know and I'll buy it from you. Shit, But the only problem that I had with the movie was I feel like they could have put an extra 15 to 30 minutes into it. 2 hours and 2 minutes. It was great runtime. They got everything accomplished that they wanted to get accomplished and everything. But I could watch another 15 to 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. I could have kept watching feeling at the end too.
Did y'all see what movie that they were leaving? at the end.
Excalibur.
Well, it said Zorro the Gay Blade on the marquee.
Yeah, in the movie, yeah, when they were coming out of the movie at the end,
Yeah.
I noticed that and I was like, Griffin!
Yeah, I know, right? When I saw that, I almost paused it and took a picture and sent it to you. Told you this movie exists. But yeah, I'm ready to rate it, man.
I already gave it a star.
I'll give it the full star. Do we give it a ha? Like, as a full star?
It gets 3 haws, man.
I think it needs to. So, I liked it, man. I enjoyed the shit out of it. So, let's see what this movie news is going on here, because there's been a couple things dropped in here. So, Travis put in here that former DC Entertainment president explains what Zack Snyder needs to release the Justice League Snyder Cut. Did y'all see that Affleck tweeted that the Snyder Cut needed to be released? Did y'all see that or hear about that?
Yep.
So, which is kind of huge that he's backing it. But here it says that if you're a big proponent of releasing the Snyder Cut of Justice League, today has been a huge day. Diane Nelson, the former president of DC Entertainment, joined the chorus of people tweeting out their support of the movement today. After being asked if she would be okay with posting proof of her support, Nelson went ahead and posted it herself as well. Today has seen Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Ray Fisher post their support of the movement as well. Many have been rallying for a moment just like this over the last 2 years, and it seems that a release could actually be in the realm of possibility now, but nothing is official at the moment. There would be brand new images. There have been, Jesus, I can't fucking read. There have been brand new images from the film's fabled cut trickling out to social media over the last month, and today represented a moment of the floodgates opening. It remains to be seen how Warner Brothers will respond to all this hype, but it is enough to make people start wondering if the big moment could finally be upon us in a substantive way. Nelson's quote began, "Thank you for the courtesy of asking if Zach feels he had the time and resources to finish a cut to his satisfaction and he would like fans to see it. Nothing would make me happier than for him to have that opportunity. He earned it and was not only a great filmmaking talent, but a true gentleman and professional in all his dealings with the studio and with DC." This all stems from a kind of the film that was largely talked about in whispers and such online until Snyder and others involved in the production started producing screenshots. Stills and comments from actors like Jason Momoa about actually seeing the cut of Justice League only added fuel to the fire. I think the public needs to see it. I'm obviously indebted to Warner Brothers and DC, and I don't know how they feel about it, but as a fan, I'm very, very happy I got to see it, Jason Momoa said. Snyder's road to this moment is a long one, and he revealed that the true story is a whopper. The truth is that the nightmare sequence in this movie was always my idea that that all of what would eventually be explained, and then he would end up in a distant future where Darkseid has taken over the Earth and where Superman has succumbed to the anti-life equation. There were a few members of the Justice League that had survived in the world that they were fighting. Batman broke a pact with Cyborg because something happened. They were working on an equation to jump flashback to tell Bruce, and then it trails off. It says Joker is still racking up records in theaters. Other upcoming DC films, including Birds of Prey on February the 7th, Wonder Woman 84 on June the 5th, and The Batman June the 25th, 2021, Suicide Squad in August, and Aquaman 2 in December the 16th of 2022. So, I mean, do you think it'll happen?
I really want it to, but I'm not giving my hopes up.
Yeah, I think that there's too much pride at Warner Brothers to allow that to happen because
I just
she's
know that anything that was setting up to explain the stuff like it says here, we didn't get any of that.
yeah, I know.
So it sounds like almost a tonally different movie.
Well, wasn't Snyder like a good majority of the way through his cut of the film?
Yeah.
So I mean, how much reshooting would they have to do to complete it?
I feel like a lot of the principal photography was done. Because all the stuff that Josh Whedon did were reshoots.
Yeah, just to make that fucking crumble fuck of a story make sense. I mean, we can all agree that that fucking Justice League movie was just a hobbled together piece of trash. It was
Yeah.
trash time, dude.
Yeah.
It's like if I sat in my room and I took Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and fucking True Romance and just cut it and then made my own movie out of it. Would it be good? Probably not, but it would be a movie. You know what I mean?
At least it'd be your vision.
Yeah. So hopefully in the future we will get the Snyder cut, and I'm excited to see it. I think that it deserves to be released because I mean, everybody was so bummed out about how Justice League went. They all want the Snyder cut after they fucking turned their backs. Get this fucking
After they
clown.
turn their back on him,
Yeah, get this fucking clown out of
then they
here. We
want the
need
Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we're gonna be chasing this unicorn for the rest of our lives, and we'll never get it.
Probably.
We'll never
Well,
fucking get it, dude. Dude? When has it ever happened?
you're right, but
When have they ever done? Well, I know that normally you don't get such a like. Nobody's going, give us the Han Solo movie we were supposed to get,
Well, if I hope it seems to me like this is all
or the Suicide Squad.
Richard Donner 2.0.
yeah.
So I have hopes that maybe we will see it one day, but I feel like it'll probably be a really long
I don't think
time.
we'll ever see it. I don't think they'll ever release it.
It'll be one of those things that falls into obscurity and then it comes back and we're like, holy shit, they actually did it.
Here's the thing though. If they were all those people care about's money, which is why they fucked on him to start with. They got rid of him. They brought someone else in. They want to make more money. They made a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
If they cared about making money, which is all they care about, right? That's all they care about. These people that work at these studios, that's all they give a fuck about. Then they would drop that shit yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it'll make $1 billion, dude. $1 billion.
Yeah. Well, not only that though, but think about this. Like,
I'd pay for it.
yeah. Well, you've got you've got Wonder Woman, which is a pile of dog shit, but it's still being made. You got Suicide Squad, that was a pile of dog shit, but they're making a sequel to it. They're making Birds of Prey, which is going to be a pile of dog shit, but they're making that. And then you've got
There's
Aquaman.
a pattern here.
Yeah. And then you've got Aquaman 2. If it's anything like the first Aquaman, I have high hopes for that. But guess what they can do? They can fucking retcon the Snyder Cut into continuity and say, oh, that first Justice League we released, that was just a fucking alternate reality. It was a joke. None of that stuff really happened. And then they can reassemble the fucking DC universe. They can bring it back together with releasing that one film. And they can make that vision of that universe become a reality. But what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to fucking get on their knees. They're going to have to play
They're going to have to
nice.
suck some dick, dude.
Yeah, they're going to have to play nice.
They're going to have to stroke the fucking shaft and swallow the gravy.
Yeah. I mean, why the fuck?
I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think it's going to happen, y'all. It would have already happened. How many years is that movie? How many years has it been out?
2.
2 years? Well, they got 2 more. They got 2 more years, and then Sure, people will give a fuck, but right now, if they released it right now,
Yeah.
what? People would be like, dude, what are they gonna do? Wait till the 10-year anniversary? I might be
Maybe.
dead, dude. What? You know what I'm saying? You gonna wait
Yeah.
that long?
I know.
Fuck that, dude. Put it out. Put it in the theater.
Yeah.
Everyone will act like the other one. Dude, I watched the other movie. It's like it never happened.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I watched a fucking Justice League movie. Do y'all feel like you saw one?
I mean, I saw a fucking
What I
clusterfuck.
saw was like a teaser.
Yeah. Right.
They did the same thing though with that fucking Suicide Squad movie,
Yeah.
and now they brought him back, right?
Yeah. Well, they got James Gunn,
Well, I mean,
someone that has a clear vision. That's the problem. WB won't. Warner Brothers won't leave fucking DC alone and let them do their shit. They need, and we've said this a fucking billion times. They need a Kevin Feige. They need
they needed
somebody
Kevin
that's true.
Feige. Who could be their Kevin Feige, dude? James Gunn?
Nah,
Wait, who did Justice League?
Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
They need Zack Snyder. He was their fucking Kevin Feige,
Yeah, but
and they fucked on him, dude.
Batman v Superman was so dark, and that wasn't what they wanted, Adam.
But
Fuck
that's
'em.
DC.
Yeah,
Hey, wait a minute. That's not what they wanted. They don't own any of this Joker movie.
yeah, I know.
That's the darkest shit you ever seen.
Yeah,
How dark was that fucking movie?
I know.
And they're like, well, Justice League was too dark, or Batman was too dark. Was it?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like that was what was it going to be explained?
Yeah, no, well, not only that, but it did explain it. In the extended cut of the film, which is the cut that they should have released in
The
theaters,
cut that I watched.
it explained everything. Who gives a shit if the movie's fucking 3 hours long? It was fucking great.
It's already been proven that people prefer that over shorter movies.
I
All
wanna,
these,
I want to clap when you just said that, Griff.
fuck these people, dude. Fuck these people and their fucking cocksucking opinions, man. I thought Wonder Woman was the biggest piece of shit in the fucking world, and everybody that I've ever talked to will argue that point to me that it was really good. And you know what? Guess what I didn't do? I didn't go online and tweet fucking Gal Gadot and WB and tell them that they're pieces of shit for making a shit fucking movie. You
No,
know,
I just didn't care.
I didn't demand the movie be completely reshot. I didn't
No,
bring an editing crew in and re-edit the
don't
movie
care.
before it was
Not my cup of
released.
tea. Move on. Next, you know?
So, fuck those people. man.
They had a Zack Snyder. They had a Kevin Feige.
And what's crazy is like I just realized that there is the Snyder cut's done.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
that's the cut that they showed test audiences before they fired him.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
finished.
They might have to do a little CGI here and there, but what's
Oh,
that?
it's finished.
So fuck these people, dude. Fuck these people.
You know
They
what? They don't deserve to make a penny off that fucking cut.
No, what deserves to not happen is that movie be released. As much as I want that movie to be released,
They don't
as much
deserve
as
it, dude.
no, because these people fucking petition and raise fucking hell to get Snyder out
2
of there.
years.
And then they got that fucking cocksucking piece of shit fucking movie, that Justice League atrocity that was released.
Wasn't
And
that
then
bad,
now,
was it?
Dude, it was bad. It was really fucking
It didn't.
bad.
It wasn't good,
Adam,
but
Adam, do we need to pull up that scene of the Flash running again at the end?
no. I
Dog
don't want to
shit.
watch any scenes from the movie.
They
It was a-
completely ass fucked the Flash in that movie, among other characters.
It's
Yeah.
that was a fucking
Green
nightmare.
Lantern got literally 30 seconds of screen time.
Well, see, they brought
Yeah.
Joss Whedon in, but look, Joss Whedon had a Kevin Feige, someone with
Yeah.
a vision.
Well, not only that, but Joss Whedon came in. He got hired, and they're like, "Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you
Just
fucking,
enough to
No,
recut some shit."
Well, they're going to say we're going to give you a shit ton of money, and what we want you to do is we want you to take this Snyder cut of this movie, and we want you to completely change it, everything about it. We want you to
Fuck the
fucking
vision.
rewrite it. We want it to be lighthearted. We want it to be campy.
Lighthearted.
We want it to be fun.
We want Superman to have a fucking CGI face
Yeah.
because he's got a mustache now.
Bring him back to life with speed
Dude,
and electricity.
I don't even remember
as a
that movie.
defibrillator.
I watched the director's cut, the long cut.
Yeah.
I don't remember one scene. All I remember was Superman showing up to that place where everybody was at and he had to fight them.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. That's it. That's the only thing I can remember about it.
I mean, I remember enough.
Now,
Of what?
and then
Justice
here's the
League?
thing. Ben Affleck caught shit for his Batman. He was a good Batman.
Yeah.
Do we need to pull up the warehouse scene from Dawn of Justice again?
Exactly. He was badass, right?
That was the best.
That's the best Batman
depiction of
fight you ever
Batman.
seen, dude. Christian Bale
Yeah.
didn't deliver, dude. Any Batman we've ever had, do we need to go back to some of the other Batmans? Huh? Who was fucking Val Kilmer with his fucking titties with nipples?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I love, what's his name? Doug. Y'all two better get up. Y'all gonna be late for work. What's his name?
Michael Keaton.
I love him,
Like-
dude.
Like,
But
they
Michael
made
Keaton's
a
Batman
fucking
wasn't
beast,
shit
yeah. Like,
compared to fucking even Christian Bale. Where is she? He wasn't. I mean, this dude was kicking ass, and he looked like a pit bull.
Yeah.
He was all bulked up. He was badass. I could have watched. I wanted him to make his Batman movie because the last Ben Affleck movie I watched, I think, was The Town, and it was the shit, dude. It was good as fuck.
The more that I think about it, I feel like maybe there should have been one film between Justice League, at least, between Justice League and Dawn of Justice, and it should have just been a Trinity movie where they seek out the rest of the Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
And let,
Instead
maybe
of having
let-
that rushed
well, to keep
thing at the beginning of it.
Well, to keep the main vein centered on Superman, have it be a Lex Luthor driven villain film.
Who plays Lex
but
Luthor?
You have Batman and Wonder Woman show up throughout the film, but they're the ones that's doing the recruiting while Superman's still protecting shit. And
Let's get this
doing the
straight. The Justice League movie, it wasn't the actors.
No.
The actors did not ruin that movie.
Ezra Miller fucked the Flash up.
I don't even remember his Flash. I don't know why they didn't just get the dude that played the Flash.
Yeah.
Because to me, he's the Flash. I don't know why they got it. No, we got to get a different Flash because
Well,
he's in a
I'll
contract.
I'll take it back.
What
Ezra
terrible.
Miller probably would have done better.
That's one of the scenes I
if-
remember is when he busted in there and was like, Bruce. Was that in Batman or was that in Justice League?
That was in Batman.
All right, well, that was cool. He was like, step into the light,
Yeah. Bruh.
What?
Well, what would have been
Bruce.
what was cool was that essentially Snyder's approach to a shared universe was just have one movie with the one character and then let it slowly branch out with all the characters just in a Superman movie.
Yeah.
And I mean that could have worked if they'd have just left him alone to do it.
I got a question. You said that Batman v Superman was too dark. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they not know what property they fucking acquired? Like what they're working with here? Have they ever seen Batman? Have they ever seen the animated series or any other fucking Batman ever made? Like that shit's dark.
It kind of started. The snowball started rolling really around by the time the Dark Knight dropped, because from then on, people started shitting
That fucked
on
shit up.
Well, they started shitting on the whole grim dark superhero thing.
But that's DC.
And then Marvel started cashing in on being,
Family friendly.
lighthearted.
Well, that's Marvel.
Big spectacle, low risks.
It's a yin and a yang here, light and dark. Marvel, DC. That's always been that way.
I think DC is about to make a turnaround. And
I feel
only
it
say that
coming.
because Because with
Well, look
the
at this
Avengers,
movie.
well, the Avengers movies are on the back burner now for the next few years, and we're getting this whole thing where Marvel's getting experimental by having their fan base hopefully be loyal enough to commit to Disney Plus to watch the side stories that are going to tie into the films now. And that's I think that's a big leap.
Disney made a excellent, like, dude, that's what they've done with their Disney Plus. They're like, wait a minute, this streaming shit's taking off. This TV, like, fuck paying some other TV channel to show our shit. Why don't we
Yeah.
just do our own fucking shit?
But
And then we can just pump. They're gonna pump out so much. Star Wars, Avengers, Marvel. Like, it's just gonna be nonstop.
but with them going in that direction though, I think it leaves an opportunity for DC to
To hit the
rebuild their universe. And
we starting
I
over. Well, they got
well,
another Batman coming.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping maybe Batman can serve as the next tentpole.
We got a new Joker, and this was a
Well,
DC movie, right?
Well, yeah. Well, as far as we know, this is not going to be involved with
Well, it's not going to be linked together, but
it's
for a
own thing with
DC movie, they didn't fuck
Gotham
on it, dude. They didn't fuck on it.
trilogy or whatever.
The people that the powers that be didn't come in and say, "Oh, this is." And I'm
And it got
surprised, y'all. If they
And it
thought
got
that,
him $1 billion movie.
if they thought, well, I'm sure Batman v Superman made $1 billion. Did it not?
No,
It didn't make $1 billion.
no.
Word of mouth fucked that up.
Oh, are you serious? Well, I didn't go see it.
All because people bitched about the Martha scene.
Yeah.
Dude, who gives a fuck?
Apparently,
See,
these people.
But here's what you want to say to those people. You just it made 870 million. So yeah, you're right. That's quite a difference. And that's gross worldwide. Damn. All right, well, here's the thing. Maybe they've learned from their mistakes. What if Kevin Feige could do both?
I mean, he could, but I don't think that they would let him.
Disney's not going to let him. Dude, do y'all know what kind of money that dude's raking in? Kevin Feige net worth? What kind of money is he raking in? What do y'all think?
Kevin Feige's net worth?
Yeah. It's not as much as you think it is.
I'm going to say 110 million.
I'll
What about
say
you, Trav?
600 million.
600 million, 150.
Wow.
That's respectable. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He's got fuck you money. So much so that when they come in there and they're like, here's what we're going to do. And he's like, no, here's what I'm going to do because I made you $14 billion. Since he's been working for Marvel, he's raked in $14 billion.
Yeah.
With a B.
I mean,
You know what I love? I love Kevin Feige. Another Kevin from New Jersey. Calling Kevin Smith after his heart attack and being like, hey, man, are you all right?
Yeah, is everything cool?
I just want to let you know that when I heard you had a heart attack, you got scared because, like, whenever I was a kid, you were making movies, and I was like, I can make movies.
Yeah.
I can be someone. Dude, without Kevin Smith, dare I say, we don't have a Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Because he looked up to him. He called him after his heart attack and told him that shit. He's like, hey, man, you mean something to me.
Yeah.
Because we're both from New Jersey, and when I found out what you did, I was like, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can be someone.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. 7 degrees of Kevin Smith.
That, I mean, you could really
You
do
could probably
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Of America's Next.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
You watching America's Top Model?
No, I don't fucking know what that was.
But, yeah. Did they really say that Batman vs. Superman was too dark?
Yeah.
Why? Because of the color? I mean, yeah, it's a dark movie. Like, when you watch it, you kind of have to turn the brightness up. It's dark.
Because that's not their Batman, Adam. Batman wouldn't kill people. Guess how many people Batman killed in that movie?
Zero?
Zero. He killed zero
But he fucked the
motherfuckers.
city up. No, that was Superman.
That was Superman.
Okay.
That's why people
So they
were
were
mad
okay
about
with
Superman.
the Superman movies were dark.
Well, no, people were pissed about Superman because he destroyed the city, man.
Dude, that first Superman movie is one of the best Superman movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man vs. Steel? That's one of the best Superman movies I've ever seen.
Man
I
of
mean-
Steel.
Huh?
You said Man versus Steel. It's Man of Steel.
Oh, well, Man vs. Steel.
Man versus food.
Yeah.
Steel.
Dude, I would
the
watch.
Steel always wins, man.
I would watch a series of Superman landing into a fucking city, and he's like, "What's up, guys? I heard that there's this badass sandwich place down the
Yeah.
road.
I'm
You know
here
what
to
I mean?"
fuck shit up.
Yeah. He's eating a sandwich, and a villain comes in, and he's like, "Fuck you,
Hey.
Superman!" And,
Does Superman eat? Because I've never seen him eat food.
He
Yeah.
doesn't need to.
He doesn't
Well,
need to eat?
No.
What does he eat? Plutonium?
No, the sun.
Oh. All right. He should go to a planet where they have like 3 suns. He'd be badass, right?
yeah. Well, like that, the planet that Luke was on, Tatooine.
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 Could you hand me the Tatooine?
So,
That sounds like some shit you put on your sandwich.
y'all want to go to the next topic here?
Yep.
I'm tired of fucking trashing fucking WB for being stupid cunts. So, Clive Barker's Book of Blood movie adds more actors. We got more actors coming to.
Who we got?
So, filmmakers have long looked to the works of author Clive Barker to inspire their projects, with Hulu bringing to life a film based on his Books of Blood, which just earned cast members Andy McQueen, who was in Fahrenheit 451, Freda von Shen, who was in Ad Astra, whatever, and Nicholas Campbell, Da Vinci's Inquest. According to Deadline, the project was previously being developed as a television series, so it's unclear how the plans for this new endeavor have evolved to serve as a feature film, or if the project is meant to serve as a launching point for a potential TV series. Books of Blood comes from writers Brannon Braga, who will also direct, and Adam Simon. The outlet notes that the film takes a journey into uncharted and forbidden territory through 3 tales tangled in space and time. McQueen is set to play Steve, a dim hitman who's partnered with Yul Vasquez.
Yulhauser? I'm just kidding.
Yul Vasquez is Bennett. Shin will play Ellie, a retired RN who radiates warmth and efficiency. Ellie is an avid gardener who lives with her husband Sam in a cozy home where all are welcome. She greets Jenna as if she's her own daughter. Campbell will play Sam, a builder in contract who is a sturdy, outgoing man whose good humor and seemingly good heart perfectly balance his wife's warmth. Luckily for Barker fans, this isn't the only adaptation of his work on the horizon, as a new take on Candyman recently wrapped production, which is a new adaptation of the story The Forbidden from his Books of Blood series. In the original 92, Candyman grad student Helen Lyle begins working on a thesis looking at urban legends. She encounters the tale of the Candyman, the vengeful spirit of a hook-handed slave who, it is said, can be summoned by saying his name 5 times in a mirror. As her research leads her into the bowels of Chicago's deprived housing projects and deeper into the Candyman's world, Helen learns that some legends are best left alone. The new Candyman stars Aquaman's, I can't even pronounce that fucking name, Yahya Abdul
That's cool.
Mateen II. And if Bill Street could talk, Tanaya Paris. Initial speculation about Abdul Mateen's role was that he could take on the Candyman's role. Stay tuned for the Books of Blood movie. So new casting, so that's moving forward, which is cool.
I think it's time to revisit that one.
Yeah.
Candyman's. I mean, I've always remembered him as a
I
horror
like
icon.
Candyman.
You know.
Yeah. Aren't don't fucking what's his name? McBride have something to do with that? Danny McBride? I know that he did the Halloween, but I thought that maybe they were producing the Candyman remake or
I'm not sure.
reboot, whatever it is.
It would be awesome if he just goes around rebooting all these 80s fucking horror movies.
Yeah. So, and then we've got right here Ghostbusters 2020 will pay tribute to Harold Ramis.
Oh,
So, a direct sequel to 84's Ghostbusters and 89's Ghostbusters 2 will recognize original franchise star and co-writer Harold Ramis, says producer Dan Aykroyd. Ramis, who died in February 2014 of autoimmune inflammatory
ew.
vasculitis,
That sounds like shit.
was previously honored in the form of a lingering shot on a bust statue in Paul Feig's 2016 female-led reboot that starred most. This new film, directed by Jason Reitman, son of original franchise director Ivan Reitman, returns to the continuity where Ramis starred as founding Ghostbuster Egon Spangler alongside Aykroyd's race, and it's going through all that. I miss him a lot. He was, of course, a really intelligent, great writer and collaborator, Aykroyd said of Ramis. We paid tribute to him in the movie that Paul Feig made with the girls. He was there in a bust, and Billy and I showed up to work on that because we had faith on that vision. That was a bad call. Aykroyd continued, so we paid tribute to Harold there, and of course we'll recognize him in this film in some way, however small. The new script, penned by Reitman and Monster House director Gil Kenan, is a beautiful, heartfelt script that takes the real DNA from the first two movies and transfers that directly to the third, The Next Generation, Aykroyd says. Hands the legacy off to a new generation of stars and players and actors and characters. So that's very interesting. McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard, and Carrie Coon portray a small town family suspected to be related to Ramis Egon. However, this new film pays tribute to Ramis and Egon. Reitman's Ghostbusters 3 is going to be scary, it's going to be thought provoking, it's going to be very heartfelt. You'll feel it if you have loved ones that you miss and that you've lost and you want to get back with. Aykroyd said it'll be very heartfelt in that way. And then they just go on and on. So they're gonna do a memorial for him, which is great.
Of course they will. It's his son's directing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So can't wait to see it. Still haven't watched the other Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I haven't watched it,
Neither have
and I
I.
don't think I will.
I'll do it for the pod.
I'm not
That's
doing
the
it.
only
We're
one.
not watching that movie on this podcast.
If I put it in the random list
If you
generator.
guys decide to watch it, you'll have to fucking record it yourself.
Come on, man.
Nope.
You won't even record it?
Nope.
Why?
You just said you haven't watched it, and now you're gonna
But I mean-
protest.
No, but it's.
I think we got to take a stand, guys. And
The
that's
hate
one
is so
movie.
real.
I love Bill Murray, and I love the fucking Ghostbusters. How dare you? Y'all remember that little chick that was talking about climate change? I'm over here like, how dare you? I think real estate's got to take a real stand and not watch the fucking Ghostbusters remake
Real stand. That's great.
with the guy from SNL. I mean,
It's a real stand, man.
unless someone pays us a bunch of money to watch it, and even then, I might be like, how much? Not enough.
Yeah, wrote the book.
I just don't want to watch it. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I love the Ghostbusters, and I don't want to taint my fucking childhood with that shit.
You tain't gonna do it.
Taint never could, dude.
Yeah, right.
Did y'all see where over the week some of the actors that were in Justice League were leaking photos and clips
Yeah.
from the set?
So that, yeah, it was in that article.
And I had a clip. The stunt team that choreographed the team fights,
Mhm.
they put up a video of the stunts that were supposed to be in the movie. So, dude, there's a lot of pressure, man, for
Yeah.
a Snyder cut, dude. All I'm saying is, I know I'm going back on it, but they don't need to hold out for like 10 years.
No.
If I could go in there, I'd be like, look, hang on, y'all want some Coke? Let's do some Coke. We need to drop this movie today.
Yeah.
Anyway, do y'all know how much it costs to redesign the Sonic character in the new Sonic movie?
How much?
$5 million to
I
go
believe it.
in and redesign it. Oh, it's an article. It's got to be
I
real,
hope
right?
I hope it makes at least $5 million to cover that shit.
It might make. Oh, you're right, dude.
I'm just saying.
Spider-Man made Kevin Feige realize that he could do a Star Wars movie. That's a headline.
Because it was so out there.
Wait. White House meets the Shining horror movie coming from Don't Breathe director. This is the guy that did the Evil Dead remake. Does it have a trailer? Don't Breathe?
Don't Breathe came out a couple years
It
ago. They
already
got a
came out?
sequel out too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. I didn't know that was him.
Don't Breathe was alright. Didn't we watch that for the pod?
I think we maybe.
I believe
No.
We watched the trailer for sure.
We watched the trailer, but we didn't watch it because I haven't seen the movie.
How
Zane,
y'all feeling about Thor: Love and Thunder?
if Taika Waititi is doing it, then,
Is he gonna direct it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have all
Here's
the
my
faith.
thing. I didn't really like Thor 2 because it had too much of the chick in it. I didn't really like it, dude.
She's gonna be the star.
So Chris Hemsworth's not gonna be in it at all?
He's gonna be in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but he's not gonna be in Thor.
I'm all right with that. I'm all in on that franchise. New Mutants release date not changed by Disney
It's
to
never.
hit theaters by next April.
It's not gonna happen, dude. It's
You don't
never
think
gonna
it'll come out?
Hell no. They'll release it to their.
It says by next April.
Nah, they'll release it to Hulu.
Oh, you think so? April 2020, dude.
I'm calling it. I'll slap bet right here on the pod.
You want me to slap you like that Russian dude?
I don't. Yeah,
Dude,
because I don't think it'll be released in theaters, man. And if it is, I'll let you fucking open hand bitch slap me.
I've been practicing
Been slapping trees.
since 2 hours ago, dude. I've been over here. Y'all don't even know it because I've been muting it, but I've been slapping shit. I already fucked one computer monitor up.
I think it'll just get rebranded as a Disney Plus original.
Wait a minute. Are we going to have to wait till 2023 for a new fucking Galaxy? What were they called? Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Is that when that's coming out?
It's going to be a while.
2023?
Yeah, dude.
I might not even live that long, dude.
Well, see, Disney fucked up. They got rid of James Gunn. He went to DC. He's making Suicide Squad. And then Disney reneged and was like, nah, we want him back. And James Gunn was like, you're going to have to fucking wait until I get through doing Suicide Squad, bitch.
It's a power play.
Mm-hmm. So.
Wait, Disney Plus allows you to request more movies and shows. They got a request area. Travis.
Shit,
Griffin, start fucking flooding them with requests. Be like, fucking Angels in the Outfield. I don't even know if it's a Disney movie, but.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. Is 5 Goes West on there?
Should be.
Yeah, right.
Say this. The Disney Plus has been worth it so far.
dude, it's Disney. You can't go wrong, especially
There's
now.
so there
Let me
really is
ask you
so
this
much
though.
content
Let me ask
already.
you this: if they didn't acquire the Marvel shit or the Fox shit, it'd be like, it's all right.
Oh, absolutely.
But now that they got all of that, it's like, oh shit, dude. They're gonna make more money off that streaming service than they've ever made off of anything.
Well, day one,
Think about it.
10 million subscribers day one.
All right. What's all right, $6.99.
Well, they have 75% of the blockbuster IPs that are out right now.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's a perfect little platform to have all of that go to that, you know.
Wait. Quentin Tarantino teases next project, and it's not what you think. What is it?
Star Trek?
Hang on. I'm looking. The Star Trek movie's still on the table, but that's not everything. Well, maybe that's it. I would watch it. You know you'll watch it. I also saw
Fuck yeah,
that
I'll watch it.
Star Trek 4.
Yeah.
You remember the J.J. Abrams series?
Yeah.
So, which I'm pretty sure he only directed the first one, and he said, "All right, got it started." Nah,
The
lens
Kelvin
flare, out of here.
timeline.
I didn't really care too much for the last one,
No. Well,
and
he
I don't
directed
think
the
I really
first
care too
one.
much about the next one. I'll be honest with you, dude. Kind of over it.
I
like
like
that
them.
series. Yeah, they're all right, dude. Did you see the last one? Any of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought it.
They're all good.
You bought the third one?
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
got
even
them
remember
all.
who was in it. You got them all?
Idris Elba, yeah.
I got them all Blu-ray.
Wait, I haven't seen it. I didn't
I
watch
got
it
them
all.
Yeah, he's
That
the
first one
bag.
was really good. The second one was like, it's all right. It's got Doctor Strange in it, you know?
Dude, I fucking love the second one so much.
Into Darkness
good.
was great.
Yeah.
I still say part one was still my favorite
Mm-hmm.
of all of them.
I'm a really big.
You on number 2?
I loved Wrath of Khan anyway from the original films.
Khan!
I mean, don't get me
So
wrong. I thought it was a great reimagining of that story.
I think I like the first one because I saw it. That was the first one that was the last movie I saw at the old theater, right, Travis? At the old theater.
I saw
You know
it.
what I'm talking about.
I saw it twice, and I believe both times I saw it at the Raven.
Yeah. But I watched it the old one. And I was just like, oh, what? They're doing this?
Man.
Like,
see,
When
I watched the first one on Netflix. I went to the theater and watched the second one. I didn't go watch the third one in the theater, fortunately, but I loved them. I think that Chris Pine is a fucking national
he's
treasure.
awesome.
Zachary Quinto is
Dare
fantastic.
I say he's better? He's a better Captain Kirk than. I'm just saying it's not as cheesy.
When the Enterprise comes out of warp, guns blaring to save Kirk and Spock
It's
off
awesome.
the Romulan ship, seeing that on the big screen was
Dolomite.
so satisfying, man.
Did we watch Dolomite?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You and I have, Adam. We've talked about.
We should.
So
we got some trailers to watch.
Yeah, I'm ready for them.
Yeah,
I dropped all the trailers.
I know, dude. Nah, I put some in on the end because did you not see my message yesterday at 1:49 a.m.? I said save some trailers for the rest of us.
I stayed the fuck away from the trailers this week. I think this is plenty.
Griffin came in strong, dude. Griffin, your trailer came strong, dude.
Well, every time I get on YouTube, it's
you see it. Yep. Have you seen this?
Yeah, and I'm
nope. Dropping it.
Yeah. So that's. See, I haven't watched any of these. So
yeah, I don't watch them before I post them. I just look at it and go, okay.
If it looks like from the screenshot or from the thumbnail,
or
you can
the name of the movie or what it's about, like.
So, but I'm ready.
You guys are, man, with Red Handed.
I'm pulling it up. We'll have to mute y'all because we ain't trying to catch a flag.
Do
You
it.
trying to catch a charge?
Yeah. Guilty as charged. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Red-handed. Official trailer. Thriller movie. Oh, shit. Cold-blooded. Yeah, he looked like Tom Hardy. I was trying to figure it out. They all look like somebody. The fuck is Louis wearing? It's a sequel to Midsummer. He looks familiar. What they doing with them snakes? What I tell you, dude? Midsummer, dude. He looks like a dude that didn't kill himself. He looks like Nicostopoulos or whatever his name is. Wait, that was one dude. What was his name? Nah, I recognize someone. I can't think of his name. Wait, I gotta unmute y'all. Go ahead.
Was that a kid with a gun stuck in his mouth?
Yeah,
I don't think you can do that in a movie.
it sure as shit was. It looks low budget as fuck, but
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, this movie was shot in 2017? Was it?
Was it?
There's a couple of movies called. Oh, here we go. There's like 6 movies called Red Handed. Nope, that ain't it either.
I wonder if they get
It's a
caught.
4. Wait, is it called? It's just Red Handed? I can't find this shit on IMDb at all.
it
There's
doesn't
too many
exist.
of them.
It's the Mandela effect.
Bearstein.
I've got 6 Underground pulled up.
Hang on. 'Cause we gotta do this. We gotta delete that one. Fucking love Ryan Reynolds, dude.
Yeah,
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, Trav? 3, 2, 1, play. It's a foreign. Is this an Italian trailer? Oh, he's like a tranquility. I think that's what Sarah says. So I love it. So it's Fast and Furious Italy edition. Dude, they're fucking up all kinds of art. I feel like I've seen oh, that makes sense. Recognize him. He's parkour. Dude, don't run down that shit. What are you doing? That did look cool. Oh, that's the one dude. Wait, what's he from? Wait, him. He's the driver. He's no the driver, dude. That was it? There's something else I've seen him in, man. Oh, that's Dave Franco. That's fucking Franco's brother. Well, I recognize him. Yeah, he was in Neighbors. Yeah, you're right. Goddamn, Griffin. I mean, dude. All right, hang on. Let me unmute this shit when it stops playing that goddamn music.
Michael
Wait.
Bay's.
Oh, it's a Netflix movie.
So
All right, go
this
ahead.
is Michael Bay presents Baby Driver.
Here's the thing, dude.
Possibly.
I hated on Michael Bay a lot until I watched Pain and Gain.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, dude can fucking make a movie again.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't he make Armageddon?
Yeah. Don't want to close my eyes.
Come on, Trav, sing it. I don't want to
Don't wanna
fall
fall.
asleep because I miss you, Travis.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Even when I dream of you. All right. Trav hates Aerosmith. FYI.
BT
FYE.
does. Yeah.
I'm like, FYE? You should know that. They're like, FYE? That's a
So I
store.
got the Great War pulled up.
Are these all Griffin trailers?
Yes.
Damn, dude, you're killing it. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. I love a good war movie, dude. And this looks like this World War One right here, baby. Oh shit. Got them left-handed cigarettes. The song? I know it's World War One by the hats they're wearing, because that's the style of hat they wore. And, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Goddamn. I'm glad you're muted. Made me look like shit. They look like they shot this in the woods in South Carolina. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm interested, man.
I watch a good war movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always down.
I'm down for a good mortar fire run, you know.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart the other day. I know this is sidetracking, but I went to Walmart the other day, and December the 7th is when Pearl Harbor happened.
Is it?
So they've got a bunch of
Pearl Harbor type movies, war movies, like.
they got a bunch of war movies on Blu-ray, and they had Hacksaw Ridge for $5.
I know you copped that.
Well, I ain't got the money to,
Oh,
but I was eyeballing it real fucking hard, dude.
you were thinking about it.
I was. I'm like,
You were
what can I
staring at it.
not?
He was like, God damn, dude, this
That
is.
was a good movie.
Hey
It
guys,
really was.
I haven't seen it.
Dude,
Been
it's
waiting
really
for the
fucking
pod.
good.
Been waiting for the pod. Not really, because it came out before the pod, but I'm gonna
It's
watch
worth
it on
it.
the pod. We're gonna watch it on here.
Yeah, it's really good. And what this dude was capable of, like, and his stance on everything was just
Mm-hmm.
like, my family loved that movie because it's all about Jesus, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Like, he didn't want to carry a gun because
But there's more to it than that.
Okay.
Yeah. And Vince
More to
Vaughn,
it.
Vince
Vince
Vaughn's
Vaughn,
in it. Is he
he's
like,
like
all right,
the-
what we're gonna do? We're gonna go in. We're gonna set up a turret. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna fuck us up a mortar. Is he like?
no,
Is he that
this
Vince
is
Vaughn?
no, this
Oh,
is
he's
quiet,
serious.
quiet, reserved.
This is fucking
True
war Vince
detective.
Vaughn.
Yeah, True Detective Vince Vaughn.
Very much
Oh,
so.
my favorite.
So, but I've got this Avenue 5 pulled up. But yeah, I
Same
just want to
here.
let y'all know, like, they've got war movies for $5 on Blu-ray at Walmart.
Because of
Hell yeah.
I
Because of
love
Pearl Harbor.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, so
Are y'all ready?
yeah,
Yep.
Is that House?
yeah, Hugh Laurie.
Looks
yeah.
like House. It looks like House, or It looks like William Dafoe.
It's House.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. HBO. Kind of got what was that space movie with Justin Long in it and Snape? What was it called? Oh, that's so fucking what's his name, dude? I'm already in. I want to watch it. Oh my god, dude! They got all the HBO people, dude. The Asian chick, she's on this season of Silicon Valley, and that dude. Looks hilarious. It's like comedy in space.
That's gonna be a great show to start the year out with.
Yeah. Really good idea. A cruise ship in space.
That's awesome. It's like they took a Doctor Who episode and just made it a
It
show.
reminded me of Doctor Who, dude.
Yeah.
You're right, Trav. I was watching it like this is like a Doctor Who episode. Hugh Laurie, man, he's so he does this like sarcastic acting.
Yeah.
Sacting is what I call
it's
it.
good.
It's
So,
sacting.
The way back.
Yeah. This got
Affleck. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Now, it's not the way, way back, but it's the way back. Is he welding? Fuck's he drinking? Beer and fucking BC powder? That was a good movie. You know, he read the script and was like, that's something I want to be in. Like, I like Ben Affleck, man. I like him. That's what it felt like, yeah. Blindside. Look, he's drinking beer in the shower. Shower beer, dude. Vodka. And he's gonna hook up with the chick. The chick's gonna save him. He's gonna stop drinking. He's gonna shed a tear. Someone died. It's a feel good movie right here. This is Ben Affleck's. Oh shit. Catholic fucking referee. Referee. It looks like a movie that makes you cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cry movie right there. That's a feel good. Kind of like the way back.
Yeah.
Now, I dropped some trailers just because.
I got V Wars.
Because, you know, V Wars. This is a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Dropped today. Let's see what it do. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Do y'all want to watch that new Irishman trailer? They got a new trailer. Okay. I got it pulled up. I'll post it. dropped today. This is a B movie. Little 2B movie for Netflix. What was that movie we watched, Travis, about the vampires? Looks like some shit I don't want to see. Looks like some shit I don't want to see. It looks like The Strain tried too hard to be a Netflix movie. If you want to watch this, if you want to see the V Wars, watch The Strain. Oh, she's gonna make him better. Little chocolate love there. What's up? We fuck. There'll be a lot of fucking on that show. Get out of here with that fucking cheesy. Get out of here with that fucking. That was the Christopher Nolan.
All right, let's do this. 30 seconds.
What we got? Because it didn't. No,
Rise of
30 seconds.
Skywalker.
No. That's not what's in here.
Yeah, it is.
Not on my end. The Alone trailer is here. Y'all don't have that? Y'all don't have the Alone trailer?
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, the thing is it's not dropping pictures.
Oh, I see it. I got it.
At the top, I just deleted everything that was there. I'm on top of it. Y'all got Alone?
Yeah.
Don't be fucking on my trailers. Damn, dude. Griffin can post shit. I can post shit too. Everybody got Alone?
Yep.
Yes.
This is a thriller movie. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. His name's Aiden. What's happened? The world's ended. Look, broken glass. B movie. What's happening? What's happening, dude? This is better than the last trailer. What's happening? Wait, zombies. They're zombies. Oh, shit. Could you imagine, dude? I'd start playing Game Boy. He's gonna hang himself? No, he ain't. He's like, he falls in love with the chick. Falls in love with her. Just go over there, dude. This is kind of a cool idea, dude. But why don't they just like meet up? Y'all remember that short film we watched? Dude, this is the zombie version of that. He looks familiar. He looks familiar. Well, what's his name? It is. Dude, the script can't be that bad or he wouldn't agree to do it. He ain't that broke. I feel like you'll watch that movie for him, but you don't get enough of him. Alright, here's what happens. In the case that that kind of shit breaks out, it's like, nope. Hunkering down. Ain't worried about Poon. You know what I'm saying?
He just doesn't want to be alone.
I mean,
They got
is it
walkie-talkies.
worth? Yeah, I love walkie-talkies, dude. I got a collection of them. I got like 6 walkie-talkies, man. I got some of those 2-mile walkie-talkies. You know what I'm talking about?
If something went down, would you come to my house, give me a walkie-talkie, and go back so we can talk to each other?
Here's
We can
what
still
happens.
pod.
If some shit goes down, we all meet up.
Georgia
Okay?
Guidestones.
No. Skyline.
Okay. All right.
Travis, we meet at the Blue House. You'll get, don't, I'm not putting the address out on the pod, dude. But we meet up there. We'll be safe.
Roger.
There's one way up, there's one way down. We're safe. And when we roll up, they'll be like, because there'll be people at the top of the mountain, dude, like, who the fuck are you? And I'll be like, you know, they'll let us in, dude.
You move your hat a certain way.
They'll let
And
us
you
in.
spit on the
I'll be like,
ground, like you fix your hat and you spit, and
they'll
they
be
go,
like,
"This dude,
I'll
this
do the
feller's
whole.
one of us."
They'll let us in. Hey, not joking. That's my uncle's game plan. He's a
Skyline?
he's a bit of a prepper. Oh, dude, it's safer than anywhere else.
Right.
And there's one way up and one way down. And that's his game plan. He's like, if when the shit hits the fan, I'm going there. Meet me there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? When what hits the fan? And he's like, the shit.
The infamous, dreaded shit.
Today they released a Rise of Skywalker in TV spot. Are y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I feel like I've seen enough trailer. I feel like I've seen this movie already.
Right.
I'm just kidding. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Lucasfilm. It's bigger. It's better. I don't. Wait. That shit was quick.
Yes, it was.
I saw some shit I hadn't seen before.
Yep. I'm
Sometimes you're excited.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel with these trailers though, man, that they like put shit in there that they shouldn't put in there.
Right.
Like the Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
There was stuff in the trailer that shouldn't have been in the trailer.
Right.
Because it was a little bit of a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
You're right.
It is what it is. Let's I posted this clip because this is something I wanted y'all to see. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger doing the coin toss in No Country for Old Men, and it's worth it.
Shit, I'm down.
It's worth it. Trav, you ready?
Where are we at?
No Country. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the coin toss.
I got it.
Everybody ready? Trav? 3, 2, 1, play. Y'all remember the scene? My favorite scene in the movie. Here we go. Just watch. Damn, I don't remember this. All right now. Look at that shot, dude. Look at those shots, man. Control Alt Delete. This dude acts his ass off. What way would that be? Look, dude. It looks like Arnold. I may not buy it. Man, low and slow. Low and slow. Dude, how good's that deep fake? This dude's stupid, man. Could you imagine a whole movie with him in it? Because of the voice. Why is one of his eyes all fucked up? He's got a wandering eye. He's boss-eyed. Dude, this dude, man. That dude's acting his ass off. Look at him, dude. He's scared, man. I'm the Terminator. Oh. Right here. Which is what it is. Ah!
Wow.
That's one of the greatest
Deep fakes ever.
well, movie scenes ever. Dude, I could sit there and watch that scene over and over again.
Yeah.
That it's one of the greatest scenes. Dude, Travis, go back and pull that scene up and watch it where he comes in there and he's like,
Oh, I've seen
oh
100
man,
Roll,
it's
man.
like, oh, that scene. We got one more trailer. We got the final trailer for The Irishman. This shit releases this month, right? Like next week?
I think so.
Are we all
I'm
gonna
ready
watch
for
it?
it. Yes.
You gonna watch The Irishman on Netflix? Wait, was it released? Oh, it already made. Nope, its budget was 140 million. Ooh, a lot of money. Let's do it. We got our last Irishman trailer.
I'm ready.
You ready, Trav?
The Irishman.
Yep.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play. I can't wait. I feel like we're getting another Goodfellas, dude. We're getting another Casino. Look how young he looks. Look at that deep fake. Look at him, dude. From fucking the mob. The straight up period piece, dude. It's gonna be good. Look at this. That's the dude from fucking Breaking Bad. Front seat. Nah, they ain't bringing him back. That's when they capped his ass. November 27th.
Yep.
I'm gonna be watching it.
It's Thanksgiving Day, I think.
That is
The day before Thanksgiving.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Here's what we gotta discuss. We're at the end of the road. Cue fucking Boys to Men. End of the road.
I have one last video.
Oh.
It's not a preview. It's nothing like that. But it's from.
Trav coming in clutch.
It's
Annie's got a show called 60 Days In where civilians stay in jail.
What?
They're
What
gonna
was
do
that? 60 days in?
So there's a show called 60 Days In. It's a prison show.
I'm
And
down.
they've done one of a nearby county's detention center.
Oh, I recommend the county. Recommend?
Recognize.
That's the word.
But I'm ready to watch this if y'all are.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Ah. Church steeple. Power lines. Trains. Spider webs. Feels like back home. Look at that, dude. Recognize that place. Look at that. All right. Sheriff. Look at him. Cue that Joker music. This is some shit I'd watch. I don't blame you, man. Yeah, that's a dangerous ass jail there, bro. Look at that. That ain't good. I love how he's always walking in slow mo. I want to see this. K9. Yeah, I'm watching that. I love the slow-mo walk. Look at him running, dude. Are they going undercover? Guess you gotta watch to find out, right? Shit, I'm in on that, dude. That's a show I watch right there.
Yeah,
Especially with it being in Etowah County.
I know, right?
Drove through that bitch.
That's just a
Yeah, that
hop,
looks
skip, and a
wild.
jump away.
That's a hop and a skip away. Oh, A&E, dude. Oh, the Gadsden Times posted that.
Oh, shit.
I know y'all know what the Gadsden Times is.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got a little bit of fucking business to fucking attend to here. What are we watching next week? Are we going back on our fucking Stanley Kubrick fucking train? What's happening?
I'm down with that.
Anybody got anything else going on? I mean, what it do?
I'm down with either that or
Or what?
or The Irishman. I'm gonna watch it either way.
Wait, The Irishman comes out the day before we do the pod.
No, the day after. So it'd have to
That's
be
what
the
I meant
next.
to say, but
Yeah.
I've done things tonight, so
Stuff and things.
we would have to postpone.
Yeah. No,
We'd
we'll
have
just
to.
do a Kubrick flick.
What do y'all want to do? It's up to y'all. I'm all good. I'm all gravy. I watch anything. I love a good movie. What are y'all feeling? Let's get 2 titles. Throw some Kubrick titles at me. Both of you come at me with one, and I'll pick it. What we got?
What's A Clockwork Orange?
Trav, Clockwork Orange? For sure.
Works for me.
We should do a Clockwork, and then the week after we'll do The Irishman.
That's
And
fine
then we'll
with me.
close with our last Kubrick film, which is going to be,
What, Doctor Strangelove?
if
Or
that's what
Eyes
you
Wide
want it to
Shut?
be.
I was hoping it was Eyes Wide Shut.
We can do Eyes Wide Shut
Sure, we can do them both.
in one episode, or
No.
continue to go on.
We'll call it a Kubrick 2 flick.
Oh, that's. I
Y'all
like
want to do
that.
them both, or they could get their own episodes. I mean, we ain't on any
So what do you
time. We ain't
guys?
on any
What
kind
do
of
you
schedule
guys?
here.
What are you guys interested in trying to do around the holidays?
We got to get this wrapped up. Are we gonna do another? You remember last year we did a Santa Claus movie.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do a Christmas flick.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
cool with that. Yeah.
Wait, have we? We've already watched Christmas Vacation. Didn't we
Yeah, I
watch
think
that?
so.
I think we
Yeah.
watched it.
Yes, yeah, we have.
So what are we gonna hit up? Y'all
Let's
gonna be
do.
thinking about it?
Yeah. Well, Scrooged. I'd like to watch the new Grinch
Scrooge
movie.
is good. Yeah, haven't seen it. Got it. Haven't seen it. Scott Mosier. Want to watch it. I say for the month of December we do a Christmas movie every week. So we'll wrap up. Do we have enough time? Let's see. If we watch Strange Love next week, then December the 2nd we're on The Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have 3 Christmas movies. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
what we're
cool with
doing?
that.
We're gonna do 3 Christmas flicks. I'm down
That's
with
cool.
Scrooged.
Yeah, I am too.
Are we gonna? Well,
Big
are
fan.
we gonna make an exception and include Rise of Skywalker as one of the
Are we all
December
going? Are we going to the
movies?
theater? Griffin, you in the theater for that?
Yeah.
Trav, you in the theater for that?
Most definitely.
I'll hit the theater. If y'all go to the theater, when's that drop? Christmas Day?
I think the
Mm,
19th.
So if it drops the 19th of December,
Let me double check.
that'll fall on the 23rd for the pod. And I'm down. If y'all go watch it, I'll do it. I'll go
yeah, I'm
watch
gonna
it.
go.
You going for sure?
Oh yeah.
I'll go if y'all go. But I won't go if y'all don't go.
Yeah, I'm down. So so
It
what do
comes
we?
out. Yeah, it comes out the 20th.
So yeah, that still falls on the 23rd. So we'll do the Irishman on the 2nd. We'll throw a Christmas movie in on the 9th, another Christmas movie on the 16th. 23rd, we'll do Star Wars Christmas. And then the 30th, we'll come in with another Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I'm down.
next, I'm good with, we need to do a Clockwork Orange. So wait a minute. A Clockwork Orange is going to be 140.
Yeah.
140 episodes. A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
I'm cool with
with
watching that.
Yeah.
Welly, 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 welly.
I haven't watched it in a couple years.
It's been a
so,
minute.
yeah.
It has been a minute. That's what we'll do next week. Watch Clockwork Orange. Anybody got anything else to say? Checks in the mail.
I'm good. I gotta go to bed.
Checks in the mail. The bed's in the mail.